that conviction. Is this so? I walk this path every day, but somehow there is a world yet to be discovered. That's right, no problem even if the world doesn't change. Like the wind, I'm everywhere. My password is out of the world. head touching me. What do you want to know? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Your eyes reflecting me. What do you wish for? 'Cause I want to know you. So let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. Your arms holding me. What have you lost? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Your voice comes to me like crystal clear water. I never want to forget you. In the midst of the time, I hope if I could only start one thing, I want to burn all of you in my.
Honestly, this song is kind of a banger. Underrated. Is it underrated? I don't know. Do people like this song? Talk About You? I think it's a good song. Like, actually, I think it's one of the better songs. Anyways, what's up? Hello, Prismo. How you doing? Shit. Let me just get right into it, yeah? So, we got this wonderful looking bracket here. Let me change. Let me just see. As always, people have 5 minutes to check in from now on. I will call them out. See if they have. We need a B kills, 69 the weed, Unity GGs, HDM 128. Ace is not going to join, and that's it. So 4 minutes, guys. If you know them, if you have them on Steam, please let them know. Again, we are talking about B kills, the weed, Unity, and HDM. So while we are waiting, Tiger Pop higher. Tiger Pop did do well last week. I agree, Banshee. It's like one of those things where it's someone, I don't know, but he did like place 5th place last week. I'll put him above you, okay? That's what you get. You did really well, Jetstream, last time, okay? You did really well. You placed like 4th place or something. I don't think you're playing against your brother, Pataxis, because there's going to be DQs. Who's your brother in the bracket? Then I might be able to change it around a bit. Dokuno. Alright. Well, like that. See, people signing up last second anyways. I'll put him up here. That's not going to change anything. Cancer obviously should go up. Where is Cancer nowadays, like in level? Is he's still like Tobade, right? Ish level. I'd assume. So like this maybe. And then I'd do like this, I think. Raging Honda, quite good. Like middle of the pack. Barry above you. True, he has barely played and you won the last tournament. I think legacy-wise he should be above you, but actually I don't know anymore. I don't think it matters that much either, right? Like literally top 1 or top 2, it doesn't matter. Like because you're just going to be top seed on each side of the bracket and meet in the finals anyway, so it literally doesn't matter which side you're on if you're like 1st and 2nd. But I can see the disrespect, and you know, I will grant your wish because you did win last week. So you know you actually you deserve getting that 1st seed. I agree. Plus you're a sub, right? And I bet Barry is not a sub. And you know what? You know, I wasn't anything if you know, you can grease my palms a little bit. You know, that's how we are in these rough times. Anyways, 2 more minutes here. What should we go to? Dude, that'll be fun. By the way, chat, let me just get so all my, and that's just why I am a bit confused now, because we've had this whole long hiatus, and not had an enormous amount of tournaments like usual. We do have this bracket here. I will get a chat command for it because I forgot. But essentially, you can go in here, league rankings, and you can actually see for all the tournaments, we have had like almost 800 players participate, but you can see like the results of every player who has ever played in Salty before in all tournaments. And I usually use this a bit for seeding as well. So like if I go in for instance, like a Sin here, right? I could see like, oh, Sin, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. He's, he's played top 3 once, 5 top 8s. That's really good. Okay, blah, 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 right? So you can kind of see, and they get like a rating as well for how well players do. It's very nice. Yeah, 4 losses, scrub, I agree. But that's what I normally use for seeding. The issue here being that obviously I had that long hiatus period, so now my data is kind of outdated. Just a little bit, so we'll see. So, and plus there's so many new players that obviously have done really well that I don't know about because again, I've been away for like a couple of months. Yeah. I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link to it. I should really have a bot command for it, but here you go. You can see all the data. I think last week's tournament is missing, but apart from that, everything else should be there. In any case, looks like that is it for the waiting time here. It is 15:15. So unfortunately, we got a couple players DQ'd. Now, before I start, I would just like to show you one thing. So during the tournament, things can happen. You might be super salty, you might have an emergency, you might have to go for whatever reason. Your controller broke, right? If you have to go during the tournament, it's actually quite easy. You can go here to your settings, and you can just press this unregister button. This will actually DQ you from the tournament. So just, you don't even have to ping me and tell me anything. Just, if you have to go, you can just go here, your settings, unregister. It just helps out a lot. And there's no stress, right? You don't have to contact the TO. It's just easy peasy. Press one button, done. I should. It's pinned in there. It's pinned in there somewhere. Also, somebody signed up last second. Are they somebody? Fucking Sando signs up literally 1 minute after I'm done seeding. Oh boy. Let me put him up here. Sando actually did worse than these guys last week. Man, I'm kind of excited, dude. I feel like it's been ages since we've had a Strife tournament. Maybe it's because I've had a lot of coffee, though. Could also be it. But Barry's not DQ'd. No. Barry is in second seat. But yeah, that is gonna be it for the seeding. I'll just put some matches on stream, and we will be good to go here. So obviously, Shiu won the beginner tournament last week. So Shiu will be on stream here. Juxtaposer, I know, will arrive slightly late. So we will give Juxtaposer this match. We'll put that on stream as well. He's there. All right. So before Juxtaposer... how did I even pronounce that? That was weird. We'll do a Banshee Bomb. Oh, Barry did DQ? Well, really? I don't think so, right? He was definitely checked in, right? Surely. Oh, did he get DQ'd? Oh, no. Did I ping him before? What was I literally blind when we were checking people in? Well, that sucks. But that's just how it be, I guess. Wait, I almost feel like checking the tapes, but anyways, come on, to launch, refresh. So, as usual, chat, if you have this little on stream here, you'll obviously be on stream. If you don't, you can just go ahead and play your matches right now. So, yeah, whenever you're ready, go find your opponent in Discord. We have a matchmaking channel that you can check out. And yeah, So we'll get the matches underway on stream as well in just a second. I'll just mark some more matches for stream. Damn, Barry got DQ'd, huh? I feel like I forgot to ping him if he didn't check in, but that's how it be sometimes. I mean, that shouldn't be my job anyways, right? Also, I feel weird because I usually have music running in the background, but somehow I managed to, instead of turn the song down, I just turned it off. Maybe that's why it feels awkward. There's like nothing in the background, it's just me. It's kind of uncomfortable, yeah. Anyways, you don't have to look at this. Alright. So I also need to make the lobby because I forgot. Ba, 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 ba. I should probably have made the lobby and ping people first. You see, this is what like, right? You don't stream for like a couple of weeks and you're like, fuck, how did I do stuff again? You forget to do like tweets, you forget to do everything. It's like the classic. Just quickly make the lobby and then get the commentators in here after that.
Network.
Also, I really want to check the tapes and see if I just forgot to see if Barry was checked in. Dude, Barry was checked in the entire time. Did he like uncheck in? I guess so. Weird. I guess he must have unchecked in or something if he's not here, because he was checked in the entire time.
Welcome.
Yeah, I was like wondering because I always ping people if they're not here. But clearly he was there, right? So weird. Feel bad for your friends. Alright. Let me just get the copy paste in here. I should have pinged people with that before, but that's where we are right now. DJs. Alright, chat. I got a match for you in just a second. Yes, just be patient and we will get there. So obviously we will have Shiu, who will go up against whomst? Dr. Scatter. Oh shit, it's the homie. So that's actually going to be a very exciting match. Are you streaming right now? Anyways, if you're not, Dr. Scatter actually streams a bunch of Strive, so go check out the stream if you haven't already. Definitely would recommend it.
Marcus, Lucia.
Just like I would recommend. Well, I'm not sure I would recommend these commentators to anyone, but here we are.
Oh my!
Wow!
Wow!
Fucking rude. Rude.
This is what you get when you work with Ice.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I got bullied by him as well last time.
At least you didn't get fired.
Ah, true, yeah.
We were just talking about some Street Fighter, jeez.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I definitely do think eventually that, like you said, they're going... I think it definitely would be good just for them to bring, like, Lucia...
This also means we can get rid of Mr. Yoga Boy.
Yeah. It's
That will be
definitely-
great.
Yeah, I think it's definitely like the last appearances overall before they're gonna like have new characters. Like I think at the end of the day there's probably gonna be some that have like references to those old characters, but generally I think it's gonna be like more unique, especially when you have to consider the fact that Luke even brought like the whole unique mechanic with the whole like V trigger where it's like it doesn't go down. Oh.
Yeah. You didn't realize?
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
Isaac is a professional streamer TM who
Yep.
hasn't shared us his screen yet, so we don't know what actually is going on. But
That's
hello.
actually a
Good evening,
fucking
everyone.
blatant lie, okay? I would just like to say it is indeed screen sharing. If you look right on your Discord.
Jenna, you just started it. That is not true. But
Bruh.
hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to SaltyEU. Welcome to another Tribe tournament. We got some great matches going on. We got me on the comms with my toxic ass fuck May. We got Sacred with his, well, questionable Kai, I'd say, but yeah.
I mean, a little bit, it is a bit questionable at times, but you know, it's not bad. Just
It's not bad, it's questionable, but how we doing?
yeah, not too bad. Honestly, I'm excited, you know, especially now that finally the Monday tournaments are back after, you know, like the entire intense Strive Cup, you know, with the group stages as well. Especially, you know, yesterday it was crazy,
It was mental. It was something else.
honestly. But yeah, but obviously with the group stages done, we can finally return back to the Monday tournaments.
Exactly. Now, I will honestly admit, I wanted Italy to win, but France was just playing so strong yesterday. That was painful. Also, I think it was cursed simply because Nokel lost his first rock, paper, scissors ever. So I think that was part of the problem. But we are going to head in Scatter versus Shio. Are you excited?
I am, especially when you consider the fact that Shio won the beginner tournament last week as well, having finally escaped that beginner purgatory.
Yeah, and especially considering it's a Faust, which is a character you don't see too often. It's gonna be a rough one, especially considering Giovanna is a quick character to deal with.
Definitely, but good 6 speed difference. Scatter just closing distance and put Shio in the corner. Oh, but unfortunately they trade there.
Definitely gonna get the items out of the trumpet, gonna get the command cup. Nice looking afro right there. What we doing next?
Oh, but unfortunately the trumpet there kind of interrupted Shio from going for the Oki, but it doesn't matter there as right now Scatter's haircut is on fire. Oh, good burst speed from Shio there, and Shio's gonna take round number 1 here.
Yeah, that was good. Also did like how they blowed out the output and Shio just wasn't afraid. Gonna get the mix here. Good weight. Gonna get them to the corner. Time to see if we can keep the pressure on. Definitely looking like that's the case right now.
Oh, unfortunately no punish there from the mix. Ooh, good overhead there into the red Roman cancel. That's gonna be the wall break. So far, Shio's playing really well.
Definitely Shio looking strong today.
Oh, goes for low. And you can see right now he also has speed, so Plivin gets the jump to K. And Shio, just like that, takes game number 1.
Shio taking some notes out of the Book of Juxtaposer, I see.
Yeah, like Shio's so far showing off that, you know, he's a contender, and that you just don't want to mess with him. You know, again, especially consider the fact that he's been stuck in the beginner tournaments for a very long time, and he finally managed to escape. And now he's proving to people that, you know, he's very strong, that he's a solid Faust player.
He's out there to contend with the better players, which obviously we can say beginner tournament, but what we generally mean with that is that depending on how far they go in that specific tournament, their skill rises to more like beginner contenders. And now, with him finally being congratulated from that, he's challenging the people in the regular tournament. It's going to be very interesting to see how far he actually goes.
Yeah, so it's right now, Scatter was able to get the burst, but unfortunate burst there from Scatter.
Definitely gonna get the mix, but landing on the other side. No, that's gonna be unfortunate in this case.
Yes, and right now Shio is stuck in the corner here, and he's trying to fight out there. Oh, good combo from Scatter.
Scatter
Goes
putting
to
on the
spiral arrow.
geo pressure here. See if you can find the gap, but it's so difficult when a lot of things are not exactly real, but they're still plus enough. But looking like Shio manages to fight back.
Oh, and you can see right now you got the meteor, then goes for the Afro just to get that bomb here, which caused a guard crush on block. Good block there. I'm loving the defense from Shio so far.
Definitely looking like that's gonna hit and that might just kill. There you go. Faust Gaming is online today.
Shio again just showing that, you know, you shouldn't mess with him at all. Like, he's looking really strong so far.
Yeah, definitely looking like he's gonna put on some pressure. The bombs are out and Mini Faust is there as well. And make them all too angry.
And you can see right, oh, good 2S. Good low there, 2H there. Oh, you can see right now, because she scatters like from full screen, it allows Shio just to get the items out.
Yeah, and not to mention the bomb combo earlier helped set up the Afro for next. Now, Scatter had to take the Afro, of course. Scatter has a bit of an advantage with the advance here right now, being up close and personal. Definitely what Shio wants to be, but the blocking on Shio is looking good.
Oh, unfortunately, he gets caught there, and Scatter's going to take round number 2 here, and Scatter also has burst in play as well. Oh, but, oh, what a clash.
Definitely the burst might be vital in this case.
Oh, no punish on the DP there.
When you need burst coming out, not quite getting anything out of it. Yes, she pushed Shio away, but are you going to fight your way back in when Shio just 6 speeds back to the corner with you on the other side?
Ooh, good fight into the 6 feet. Goes to the Roman cancel here. He's going to put Shio in the corner.
Yeah, and Shio does not look like he is giving a single care about that right now. Just fighting back, throwing the items out, seeing what he can do to poke Scatter back into long range.
Oh, and unfortunately for Shio, Scatter is able to get the trumpet there.
Definitely didn't look like it did too much, and of course, the super coming out is blocked, nothing happening, but the follow-up is hitting just a little bit more, and Shio will take the... will lose there, and indeed, yep. 2k reaches just far enough. Scatter will take that one. I was about to say take the L, and that was... that was not good.
Yep. Yeah, it was very close, to be honest, between the two of them.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's Scatter, obviously higher level here, meaning he has more experience in general, because the way the levels work, especially in this game, is that it only really, once you're at a certain level, getting XP is hard outside of Celestial.
Definitely, and I think like with lower levels, it definitely kind of shows which people have like that experience. And like you said, once you get to a specific level, levels don't matter. Because you know a lot of high level players generally play in parks or lobbies, so a lot of it just comes down to just whoever grinds the game the most. Especially considering like, you know, Uriel is at level 7,000. He recently reached that too.
Yeah, but looking like Shio is in a bit of a pinch right now in the corner against Caddis. Giovanna is desperately trying to find a way in, gets the counter. Will RC for a combo here.
Yeah, this is going to be the wall break here as well. And that's going to be the positive bonus.
Positive bonus indeed. Shio needs to find a way to poke Scatter away, get the long range going. Items are being tossed. Looking like it didn't quite get too much punch of it though.
Oh, gets the trumpet here and puts Scatter in the corner. Oh, the bomb is out on play here. Oh, unfortunately, Scatter gets hit with the bomb!
And the red RC is gonna lead to the combo. It's gonna mix. That's gonna kill!
Oh no! Unfortunately for Scatter, the bomb just hit him there. Oh, very unfortunate.
The fact that Shio was ready to convert in that is so good.
Definitely, as fast as you have to be prepared for any item to come into play and convert off of it. And that's what separates a lot of like the bad files from like the really good ones like Juxtaposer, for example.
Not all items are created equal, but you can create equal opportunities if you know how to convert of them. Right now though, Scatter getting the combos, putting Shio in the corner, not where you want to be of course. And this means that Shio has to fight back quite hard.
Ooh, Scatter there bursting, and I think luckily for Shio, he'd rather take that, especially, you know, when burst is pretty much out of play here, generally for the most part.
Was not gonna get anything with the overhead, but the follow-up will land. Time to put on the pressure, but Shio is having none of it.
Oh, but unfortunately there's no punish on the DP yet again.
The punish bombs are out. Mix, not getting punished.
Oh. Oh, Scatter's going for the pressure here, also getting close to getting that meter here. And Shio's also getting close to getting the burst to play around here as well.
Yeah, Mini Faust is out. That overhead has to be blocked regardless, and now you're in the mix. Time to see if we can find a gap. You're gonna have to deal with this.
Oh, trying to go
Mini
for the
Faust,
grab there, it seems
unfortunately,
like.
it's not too terrible.
Oh, good timing there on the bomb. And you can see right there, Shio just like, oh, gets a 2P there, and Shio takes game number 3.
Yeah, no, Scatter was looking good there. Was definitely on time with the faultless defense for the bomb there. It's just trying to get in, just stare down. And then Shio was like, okay, I'll just press 2P. I'll risk this. It is mostly fine. It worked out. Taking the game like that.
Yeah,
Now Scatter is going to have to fight quite hard to get this back.
again, you have to remember the fact that even though Shio's very fast on her feet, she does kind of have the whole difficulties, from full screen, which is where I think Faust would prefer fighting against Giovanna from full screen, because again, that's when Faust can, utilize the items and also his long hitboxes.
Exactly, this is a case of Giovanna really needs to get in. Once Giovanna is in, it's definitely a harder match for Faust, but right now, so long Shio can keep the distance, it seems to be mostly fine, considering, obviously, as you said, the hitboxes on Faust are quite large.
Yeah, so you can see right there, he's scoring those counters from the bar slash here. Good combo there, goes for the low.
Doesn't get anything out of it, the low there will stop Scatter, and Scatter is trying to fight hard to get in, trying to find a way in, gonna get the throw. Time to see if we can make more happen right now.
Oh, and unfortunately, because the FD, the 214K game -2 there, but luckily doesn't matter, as Shio gets the 2H there. And just like that,
Yeah.
Shio is on set point!
Indeed, and that's gonna be a rough one. Scatter having to find a way to get in consistently when Shio is doing his very best to keep the distance there. Make sure he can put out his items and get the advantage going.
Right now, the trumpet is in play, but unfortunately, Scatter forced a burst here. Not planning to give Shio that advantage in the corner.
Yeah, but looking like, despite that, Shio is trying to press the buttons on the right times where he knows, okay, I need to mash here to try and fight my way out. And it has been working.
Definitely. Oh, guess the 2K doesn't convert into 2D. First gets hit by 5H, but unfortunately, Scatter doesn't get the combo.
You see, trying to make sure that you're safe. Scatter fighting in, but no, Shio says, okay, you're blocking, are you checking? I'm hitting the low, and it works. Meteors are out. What are we doing?
Oh, guess the 6P into mix. Guess the piercing into the command grab.
I like your cut, G. Time to set it on fire and make it even harder for you to block.
Oh, you mixed up Scatter here. Oh, guess a 2K2D, and that's it. And Shio takes it 3-1.
Shio has just come into the big boy tournament and decided, okay, hi. Yeah, no, I can play this game too. We're doing this. We're taking my first match, and there you go, just like that.
Very well played from Shio. Honestly, Shio was just able to execute the game plan quite easily there.
It definitely looked like he had Scatter on the ropes there, being like, okay, I know I can play this on the range. I know that Shio has trouble with the range. If I just make sure that I can keep you at range, pull out my items, make sure that you also have to worry about, oh, we're playing Smash Ultimate when items are on, but also we're playing Guilty Gear. It's it's a different game sometimes with Faust.
Yeah, it do be like that, but honestly, good job from Shio. Just again, he's able to just kind of have his first debut match here ever since winning the beginner tournament and winning 3-1. And just like that, because of his victory, he'll also be playing against Zondo.
Ooh, that's
That's a bit of a rough one.
I guess on the other side, you're gonna look at it from the side of he is going to be able to fight Zondo, which yes, he'll probably get absolutely beaten, but he will be able to take a lot of knowledge from that. But for now, Banshee Bomb versus Dokunu, Giovanna versus Leo. What are your expectations going into this?
Now, the thing with with Leo here is the fact that he's a very defensive character, has great defensive tools in his fireball. He also has a flash kick as well. Oh, good throw there from Banshee there, putting Dokunu in the corner.
Indeed, in the corner. That's the thing, yes. Leo has quite good defense, but again, on the other side of the coin, Gio is a very good offensive character.
And you can see right there, just Banshee's able to get those two Ds, but good air throw there from Dokunu. Oh, just get the...
Might get the dust, but will hit the low anyway. Time to start the offense. Gonna get the throw. You're back down in there. Back turn is on. Let's go.
Oh, good counter hit there for Banshee, but unfortunately, Dokunu burst there, but luckily, Banshee puts Dokunu in the corner here. He's playing just slowly here, unfortunately gets hit by the 2K. And into the fireball.
It's generally one of the slower fireballs, so getting hit by it also feels kind of bad. Doesn't matter what, they're gonna get the throw on the back turn attempt. No time for you to have some fun. We're playing Gio here, and we're playing Rushdown.
Yeah, I'm liking the usage of the FDs right there, and that's the thing with Giovanna is that a lot of her slash buttons are multi-hits, so it's much easier to kind of FD her away, where she's kind of forced to use a lot of her like more committal options. So she, unfortunately,
flash kick, not quite getting a conversion of it, but still, you punish them back in the corner, trying to find your way in, but Dokunu is having none of it.
Yeah, as you can see right now, I'm noticing Banshee's just using a lot of 2D in neutral, but luckily Dokunu's not falling for it. Just like that, Dokunu takes game number 1.
Yeah, no, this is the thing about it, is that... Yeah, Gio has great offense, but also, he doesn't have as much range as Leo with some of his buttons. So, it makes it harder to really get him. Not to mention, as you said, FD and Gio puts her further away where she doesn't want to be, simply because of the lots of multi-hits on most attacks.
Definitely. And just one of those things as well where as soon as Leo has his game plan set up, which is that back turn, that's when Leo can go into party mode right here, and just like that, Dokunu opts to go for the stance cancel and bursts immediately. So does Banshee.
But gets a counter, it will go back into back turn. Going to land a few hits here, and they're over it again, just landing.
Oh, just unfortunately for Banshee, just getting caught way too much by those by Dokunu's buttons.
Also, have to admit, thank you very much, White Black, for the raid. Welcome to Salty for some amazing Thrive gameplay right now. Of course, Banshee bomb for Dokunu. Dokunu getting their back throw there, putting Banshee back in the corner.
Oh, he's gonna get the wall break here from Turbulence. He's like, he'll get the positive bonus, but gets hit by the counter at 5H there, and it's going to be a combo, but misses the 2-on-4K.
Just out of range, that's something that Dokunu is going to take advantage of. Dodge landing. That's going to be a good damage that you have to burst out, not wanting to take too much, of course.
Oh, tries to get the parry here, but unfortunately get counter hit and into the super. Killed!
Super did not hit, but Dokunu thought it was already over and just...
Oh, that is okay there. Oh, you can see right now, Banshee has Dokunu trapped in the corner here, going for 2-on-4K and gets the DP. You can see the pressure for Banshee, gets another DP into the counter hit. Unfortunately,
just putting on the risk, Yoshi, to get even closer. Just in your will land this time, but Dokunu just kept in the corner right now.
Yeah, so he's just not letting him play the game at all. So another 2-on-4K and gets hit by that 2-on-4K. That's going to be it.
Yep, love the forward heavy combo on Gio. It's sometimes just doing an easy, nice combo like that is enough, and I mean it looks cool. So just take it.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those things where Dokunu was just afraid of challenging Banshee Bomb, especially when he kept on going for those DPs after the 2-on-4K. And that's the thing with Gio, is that you want to put that fear into, not wanting to make their opponent challenge you, because obviously she has a lot of moves that put her at plus, and she has like a move which can obviously catch mashing as well with that 2-on-4K, and Dokunu was just scared stiff there. Yeah,
but right now, looking like Banshee Bomb is immediately back into the fray, trying to make sure that he keeps all the advantage that he has built up so far from the last round.
Yeah. Oh, good DP there. When Dokkan even gets the back turn, but Banshee wisely bursting there. Oh, good whiff punish there with the jump.
Good counter as well, gonna hit Banshee Bomb and put him right back there. The pressure is on right now. Dokkan needs to find a way to continue, but no, Banshee is having none of it.
Yeah, I think Dokkan is just trying to commit a little bit too much with that dust. And like, obviously the first time it hit him, but the second time he's not gonna fall for it.
Yeah, and I mean, Banshee having some very good usage of the 2D, making sure that Dokkan has to know what that dog is doing.
Oh, you can see right there, those 2Ds are working so well, and just like that, Dokkan gets put in the corner, but unfortunately for Banshee, Dokkan is able to escape, and he's gonna get the wall break here with the turbulence.
Need positive bonus on as well, but Banshee just throwing out here. Try to go for another one, but not. This one did not succeed, and now you're going to get hit hard.
Yeah, that was good backdash from Dokkan just to avoid a throw. You can see right now, both are playing rather patient at the moment. And so you turn back to neutral here. Oh, good, use the parry stance there.
I like Banshee's choice of bursting there, given that if that was allowed to continue, it would have been quite a lot of damage for Dokkan to take in. But right now, Banshee Bomb is doing his very best to cracks the burst there, going not quite taking the combo, but still, the burst being locked out is huge.
Yeah, you can see right now, Banshee's not committing to anything. He knows at least one hit will be enough, and just like that, he reached the fireball.
So then, blocking the burster, while he did not pick the combo up, it instilled something in Dokkan being like, okay, I have to be very careful now, and that was enough to force out a fireball, which, knowing Gio's movement speed in general, her jump-ins are pretty strong, so that was like, it happens. You're in a situation where, if I don't do this, I'm screwed. But if I do it, I'm possibly screwed as well. You either do it or you don't, and there is no wrong choice in that situation.
Definitely, and especially again, as soon as Dokkan was at low health, Banshee was not like trying to commit to anything. He was just safely poking. Dokkan just obviously knows that as soon as Dokkan tries to take the risky option, that would have been it.
6 feet on one shot, actually stopping Banshee Bomb right in his tracks, and now Dokkan just needs a little bit to get in, but the DP stops him right there.
And you can see right there, because of that DP, Dokkan is just not willing to challenge after the 214K at all. Oh, but good 2SR on counter hit.
What he challenges it or not does not matter right now because the throws are coming in.
Good job. Dokkan gets the 2D there. And turn 2D into the 214K.
DP misses this time. Dokkan tries to punish but doesn't quite do it in time. Flash kick comes out and is punished immediately.
That's going to be a lot of damage there, forcing Dokkan to burst there. Gets hit by the cross up.
It's a beautiful cross up to K. It's a jump K into the special, and it's such a nice combo considering that it's auto combos from the other side as well. Right now, getting the 214K will land just a little bit more, but of course, Banshee has a lot of meter to spend and will just use it right now. RC of it, seeing what Dokkan does, and just like that, the dog catches him out for the finishing combo.
Good job there from Banshee Bomb. Right now, he is on set point here.
He definitely is, and it's looking quite good for him as well. Strong on the blocks, but 6B will stop him right there. Burst is blocked as well, but not quite punished.
Oh, unfortunate there. Oh, gets a counter 2D. And that's going to put Dokkan in the corner right here. Roman cancels out the DP here, but doesn't get much out of it. And Banshee misses.
Beautiful escape, but the DP stops him right there. He needs a little bit more. The dog will stop him again. Just like that, Dokkan is at his very least little bit of health. He still has his burst available to him, however.
And as you can see right now, both are playing neutral. You can see Banshee yet again just not committing to anything at all. You can see just safely poking at it and gets a throw, and that's it!
That's it, just like that, indeed. Playing safe there, manages to get in with the dash. just throw. That's another thing you gotta be aware of. It's hard to be aware of so many things because Yo has quite a lot of options in offense, and her dash speed is so fast. It is really hard to think, oh, she's dashing in. Well, she has several options of dash in. She's gonna either 5k, she's gonna do 2D, she's gonna grab, like, or something else. Because honestly, a lot of her options are possible from there still. So
yeah, it just really comes down to just being forced into this constant guessing game where she'll either do a fast option, maybe she could even do like 5k into a tick throw as well, you know, thanks to the dash momentum as well. She can do dash 5k, and because the spacing as well should be close enough to just to do a walk-up throw, and then by the time you try to like mash, you're too late.
yeah, exactly. But that's the problem here, is that there's so much to look out for. But on the opposite side, that also counts for when you're fighting a Leo. You have to be very careful once they are in back turn, because there are so many options that they do have. The low, the overhead, oh, they're switching sides, and then it's still low overhead, or maybe they're going for the command grab. Like, there's quite a few things that you have to be worried about. And just like Giovanna, she's a Leo at that point, they're both right up in your face, so you have to be quick.
Definitely. And again, it's just one of those things where at the end of the day, it just really comes down to whoever wins those neutral interactions. And for Banshee Bomb, he won the neutral and was rewarded for it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you don't want to deal with the mix-up, you gotta win the neutral game.
Honest ground-based footsie is Guilty Gear is known for, you know?
Exactly. But you know what else is very well known? The Matcherino.
Oh yes, I heard that there's this thing you can do there where if you sign in with like any of your social media accounts, or even just something that you can make there, like your Twitter, your Twitch, whatever, then I think if I'm correct, you can add free money to the prize pool. Is that correct?
Yes, that's it. All you need to do is just log into your Matcherino account or make it, and then just press that beautiful looking claim code button, and you'll add 25 cents to the prize pool.
It's just that easy, and to prove it, I have time right now, so I shall do this thing as well. You guys should too. We have a little bit of time, and it supports the players, so it doesn't cost you anything except a few clicks.
Exactly. It's just as simple as that.
Oh wow, it's just not wanting to load now. If we broke Matcherino, oh no.
Oh no, the chokes. Oh no, the chokes. Oh no.
Like, oh yeah, I'll do this quick, and then Matcherino's like, yeah, no, we're breaking right now.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Yeah, well, yes, but actually.
Gets mixed.
Yeah, Matcherino mixed us today, but no longer. It is working. I am doing it.
Big issues here.
There we go. I have claimed the code. You guys can do it too. It is just that easy. You go to the site, sign in with any of your social media accounts, or just make an account, and you click claim code. And if you got more time, you can always do some of these sponsored quests. They are helpful, but of course, you don't have to.
And obviously, if you do want to directly contribute to the prize pool, you can as well. Obviously, that's only if you want to, that is. So, if you want to directly support...
if you have the money to spare, it is very much appreciated. But with that, I think we are about ready to get into the next match.
Yes, we are. It looks like we have Juxtaposter against Ice Racer.
Alright, so this is some prefacing. We need to admit that watching Juxtaposer is probably the most fun Faust you're gonna see.
No, you know what? I agree. I agree. As much as the guy is a little bit sus, he has a very good Faust.
He is very sus, but that's kind of what he does. I mean, you gotta hand it to him. He's wearing a bag on his head. Like, that's pretty weird already.
Yes, and you also have to remember that he also plays for the Israel-Turkey team as well in the Strive Cup, and we'll just have to see he's able to back that up.
Definitely, but of course, Ice Racer is playing a solo here, a strong character, so you gotta give it to him. He's going to give some trouble to Juxtaposer, at least he's going to try to, but right now, crabbing him into the corner, this is not where you want to be.
Goes to PRC into another 2H. Into another 2H.
Bombs are out as well, but doesn't seem to quite hit anything, and Ice Race is just very much trying to fight his way out here.
And what else is finding out the way is literally the Strive servers here.
Yeah, the Strive servers are not having a good time right now.
Alright,
Hopefully it's not too bad for the players, but right now, Ice Racer is looking like he's fighting his way up. No, 5B. Just checking, yeah.
Bit of a questionable burst there. I probably would have just, just kept it for the next round.
Who knows? After all, what they're doing in the moment is what they do in the moment. They think, for them, probably it is the best choice. Hindsight 2020, but right now, Juxtapose are just needing to get in right now, and of course, the same thing goes for Ice Racer, and Ice Racer gets caught there.
Like he tried to punish that, punish him right there, but Rich gets counter hit there. But luckily, right now, Ice Racer has Juxtapose in the corner here. He gets hit by the bomb, but gets also hit by the overhead. Oh, good counter hit there.
Indeed, but Juxtaposer is not letting it stay there. Bombs are being placed. Gets hit by his own, unfortunately, and now Ice Racer tried to go for him, but
the mini
Small Pulse will not let him do it.
Oh, goes to the super, miss it! Oh no!
Yes, because the super has literally no good hitbox at all. Thanks, guys. You guys. Tyrant Rage, that is a dead Faust.
Unfortunate there for Juxtaposer.
That is the curse of playing Faust, having probably the worst super in the game.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I don't think it should have that little range, but Daisuke is pulling the strings here.
At the end of the day, it's Daisuke's vision.
Daisuke's vision indeed, and right now Soul jumping in. Ice Racer are having a good time, but gets clipped by the mixing. That's going to lead into a little bit of a combo, allowing him to, of course, fight him back on the field.
Ooh. Juxtaposer there, avoiding the bomb after. Oh, gets that, but he gets the command grab there. Gets the quick PRC and blocks the dust, but doesn't kill yet. Goes to the banner revolver. Gunflame. Oh, but first he gets hit by the jump dust.
Yep, and just like that, his hair is put on fire to get the kill. I'd say that's pretty lit.
Yeah, I think so far, Jux is looking rather strong, but that one round where he missed the Faust super, it was just unfortunate there.
Yes, his win code as well.
Yeah,
very nice.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for after the match where he just goes into chat and just complains about how Faust super is bad.
He probably will, but that is just what he does.
He's still like writing an entire essay on what buffs to add for the Faust super.
The thing about it is that he wouldn't be wrong either, and that's probably another thing, is that a lot of hype level players have something to complain about, but they don't mean it in a bad way. It's more like there's something that needs to be adjusted here, but
yeah,
obviously none of us is Daisuke. We just have to deal with it, and Juxtaposer is going to deal with it in the best way possible by just tossing a lot of items out.
Faust gaining, ladies and gentlemen. Also counter hit there, and that's going to be the wall break. Not yet. Goes to the BRC
yet, and
mix.
he's trying his best. Finally caught him out again, breaking the wall, but the life deposit isn't even that big. Juxtaposer having a little bit of life still, both having the burst, but Juxtaposer having the meter here. Burst comes out of Juxtaposer's, of course.
Ooh, just gets the air throw, but doesn't punish. Doesn't get the kill here. Burst gets thrown there.
Doesn't up to RC here. We'll do it now, later. Gonna get a little bit of damage in, but he needs to be so careful, and that 2k will catch him out.
Good job there from Ice Racer here, taking the first round, and also still having the burst attack here as well. Oh, but gets the counter success. Oh, but just a combo.
Dropping the combo, that was unfortunate. Bomb is behind him. Needs to be careful here. So many items are being tossed out, but he gets the counter hit anyway, and is pressuring so hard. That's gonna be a wall break. Gonna get that positive bonus.
Yes, you gotta be careful with those items because it leaves Faust at counter hit state. Goes for the vortex, and both try to go for the air throw here, but Ice Racer just putting the pressure on Juxtaposer here.
Definitely, but the items are coming out. He's doing his best. Banana is there, which is unfortunate considering it is one of the worst items, but Juxtaposer is not going to let that stop him right now.
Oh, Side Street's trying to go for the donut here. Responds to the Volcanic Viper. Jux goes to the YRC. Gets hit by the overhead.
Overhead. Just like that, raw and with enough work there. That is a kill. Just enough items and enough attempting. Of course.
Ice actually going for the Volcanic Viper round start. Oh, good IB there. He gets hit with the counter success, but Jux wisely burst there.
Definitely a good choice of bursting there, and of course, getting the overhead that to make sure Ice Racer has to be pushed back again. Items are being tossed, gets his own afro, immediately uses it to throw another bomb that is going to last better, but no. Ice Racer just stuck in the corner right now.
Oh, gets the counter 6H there, not willing to risk anything. Good, gets the 6S there. Also gets the mini Faust. Oh, but Jux whiffs the wake up throw, but goes to the BRC. It baits out the burst.
He most definitely doesn't. That's not quite gonna kill because of the mix hitting too soon. But he is so close. He just needs that little bit more.
Gets
He
the throw.
He was not ready for that one. But of course, it's so close right now.
Oh, gets the punish. Oh, that's it. That's it.
That is indeed that catch on the combo, converting into it. Just what Ice Racer needed to pull it back 1-1.
Yeah.
But of course, it is not done yet. Like, they still need 2 more games.
Definitely. I think just generally speaking, you gotta remember that with Faust, he has no guts whatsoever, and he has like very low health. And when you're playing against a character like Soul, you can't afford to have many mistakes pretty much made. Because with Faust, like as soon as you get hit with that one counter hit 6S, that's pretty much half of your health gone.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Soul does a lot of damage. It doesn't matter which character he's facing. But against a character like Faust who has no guts, that is all the scarier.
Definitely, and again, that's what makes those counter hit conversions that much more scary, because as soon as you make one mistake, you pretty much lose all that advantage. And just look at it right
Good thing
there.
that his minion stopped it from working this time. The trumpet saved him, but of course, he needs to find a way in, and it's looking quite good. He needs that little bit more, but Ice Racer, of course, running in, swinging.
And just like that, putting Jux in the corner here. Oh, unfortunately gets hit by the mix here.
Unfortunately, indeed, 5P, just 60 in the end. Make sure that he gets away. Don't want to let him too close to you.
Gets hit by the eye, but doesn't convert anything off of it.
Or see, 2P, not 2K, and there the 2P after. He manages to make it work, not quite wanting to deal with it at all. Also, DP this time not working out. Juxtaposer was ready.
Yes, he noticed that Ice Race also went for it the first time round, and it missed. And just like that, Ice Race was just being stuck in the corner trying to go for the 6H there. And see, Jux is just slowly just poking him.
He's just poking him to that, gonna get that raw bike RC. Doesn't go for breaking that. The reset, getting the kill with the 2H. And the other on screen. Perfect.
Very smart there from Jux, just trying to offer the reset, because he knows that as soon as he gives Ice Race the opportunity to play neutral, then again, like I've said, Faust just has no guts whatsoever, has high health, and as soon as he gets hit by one counter hit, then you're in trouble as the Faust player. So very smart of Jux to use the meter to go for the Scarecrow mix.
Not to mention, as you said, like, not wanting to go back to neutral is a very important thing in this situation, considering that the neutral of Soul is significantly better than Faust neutral. So it's also just a fact of, hey, I need to realize that if I'm to face neutral against this player, it is probably not in my advantage, even if I might be a better player. It is still a dangerous thing to do, and he is not wanting to play neutral right now, as we can see, trying to keep Ice Racer in the corner as much as possible.
Good use of pocket to beat out the mix. Oh, but gets hit by the fish, and we're going to play some golf with friends.
Some golf, and you're going into the corner to die.
And that's a hole-in-one right there, as Jux is going on set point.
Definitely, but burst coming out from Ice Racer. Time to put on the soul pressure with no juxtaposition, fighting his way out of the corner. Time to go back to mid-screen.
Oh, gets up at the counter hit to H there. Gets the win the mini Faust. Oh,
Gonna
gets the
lead to
counter
a
hit
nice
there.
combo here as well. The Afro is out. Ice Racer running right past it, but he just gets knocked back to it. This time itself dissolved before he could get it, but does not matter. Got in the combo. 2H will be your death. And just like that, Juxtaposer takes it 3-2-1.
Yeah, I think generally you can kind of tell that Ice Racer just have just kind of struggled to approach this entire matchup, especially, you know, when Jux was just pretty much kind of zoning him out a lot of the time. And and I also got a raid here from Akarine with 54 viewers.
Okay, is that like one of the more known Giovannas out there?
Yeah. Thanks for the raid, Akarine. I hope you're enjoying the tournament.
He forgot Salty was today.
Oh,
Okay, so that's why you weren't here today, huh?
He forgored.
I will admit at least, it is understandable that it's hard to remember sometimes, considering that Strife Cup has been going so much. A lot of the other things have been... Well, a lot of the tournaments organizers have been helping Strife Cup out, so it was very positive because of that, and now that Strife Cup is finally slowly coming to a close, especially next weekend with the, you know, semifinals and all happening, it is understandable. But that also means that there are still some incredible good matches coming up for the rest of Strife Cup that is about to happen soon, you know?
Definitely, and honestly, I'm just hoping for a UK dub. I mean, honestly, I'm not British, but I have to support the country that I live in.
See, you're supporting the wrong group here.
But it doesn't matter, as right now we're going to have Zondo against Acnologia. Both very good players. Obviously, Zondo, a very well-known player in EMEA, like arguably the best Ramafol in EMEA, and Acnologia, like, again, a very solid Giovanna player who I've played him a few times, and the things that he does with the character are ridiculous.
Especially, we're gonna have to realize that when you're fighting Zondo, you have to play neutral as well, considering, yes, he's playing Ram, but it's the same thing he did with Chip. He's playing neutral as well, making it quite a different experience from the regular fights you will have against those characters. And just like that, he has him in the corner, but Zondo is immediately getting pushed back. He is not. He just does not want to deal with it.
Yes, just look at those conversions. It's like Acnologia just knows how to use the meter just to take full advantage of just Giovanna's scary mix-up game.
Yeah, Agno is just like, nah, we're not doing that. We're playing some different game right now. You're going to dance with me, but Mortavazo is a good way to end, though.
When a Ramafol has meter, you better watch out.
I'm pretty sure Rexu would be proud of that Mortavazo right there, but
Yeah,
Agno is
probably-
not a fan of it, I'm sure.
Yep, if Rexu was here, he probably would have screamed. Oh, good.
Going to get back there. Time to put on the pressure. It is on, but you gotta be careful with those big swords that Zondo has at his disposal.
And he's actually look at the damage they're trying. Goes to the jump toss to be able to get the reset. Oh, good combo from Acnologia, taking the second round.
Yeah, and Zondo needs to find a way to make sure that Agno can't put on the pressure that he is putting in right now. Just weaving in and out, jumping in like it's nothing.
Oh, good escape there, putting Acno in the corner, but Acno wisely bursts and gets the counter at 2D here.
Gets the cross up, or sees to get a combo of it. That's a new one, I have not seen that before. But Zondo is not having any of it.
Oh, unfortunately whiffs the throw here, but Zondo quickly bursts.
Quickly bursts, and of course has Agno in the corner, and look at that risk. If he gets hit now, it's going to explode.
Definitely, especially even right now, Acno doesn't have meter, so Giovanna's defense multiplier is not very high, but it doesn't matter as Zondo gets the throw into the Roman Castle fort and wall breaks with a 2-1 for H.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is they're playing neutral, yeah, and then both of them have some incredible conversions, and I mean, we have to give it to Zando. He's playing a character that has a bit more damage, but the consistency and the speed of Akno's conversions have been making it very difficult. Like, it's going from left to right, corner to corner, and suddenly you're back in the corner where you have to be very careful.
Definitely is right now. Oh, guess the counter has 6p there and just immediately... Oh, good bait on the throw!
Good bait indeed, but having the pressure as well now. Overhead gets blocked, but the pressure is not done. 6p lands again, and that's gonna lead to a bit of a combo. Going to wall bite even.
And so look at the damage. He's also gonna get the positive bonus. Xandos needs to work hard here to take this round back.
Definitely, but the burst is forced out of Akno. 2D, 2-1 for K. Well on there, but that burst was unfortunately used there, which is going to be an advantage for Zando right now, making sure that, well, he is closer to his burst himself. Akno doesn't have it right now, but Akno is just putting under pressure quite strongly here.
Oh, tries to go for the dust into a BRC here. But unfortunately, Zando didn't take the bait here. So right now, we return back to neutral with Zando having the pressure and puts him in the corner and catches him with the low there, and the sword explodes. And it's no more
Mortabato, break that wall. Time to go to neutral again, but Zando doesn't even want to. He's just going in right away. Run up Trove at the end to get that down. Taking the round back.
Yep, sometimes you just have to be a grappler.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it and it just works, but you gotta be careful as well. Right now, looking like Akno has taken a note from the Book of Zando there, and it's just doing it right back to him though.
And once again, it's just that strike throw game from Giovanna is just so strong.
Especially with the fact that Giovanna is a very fast character. Her dashes really make her a lot more dangerous, and that charge does will break the fall. Doesn't quite kill. Zando has a lot of meter, but is he going to be able to use it all to get this back?
You can see Akno just in the corner right now, gets hit by the sword. Into BRC to beat out the DP and gets hit by the counter 2S.
Beautiful counter hit that will lead to quite a bit of damage. It does not kill, but the Mortar Battle will make sure that it's a hard knockdown, giving Zando a little bit of breathing space.
Yeah.
Akno having some meter makes sure that he is tankier, and it does not matter right now. He will take the round.
Honestly, it's so hard to tell who's going to win this. Like, both are just evenly matched.
Especially when you think about it. That, oh yeah, it's Zando, we know he's really good. But then Akno is just showing up here, and it's like, oh yeah, suddenly it's a lot closer than you expect it to be.
Yeah, I think like Akno, in my opinion, just has a style of Geo that you otherwise wouldn't see with a lot of Giovannas in general. Like, if you play in Forte, you won't see a Giovanna as crazy as Aknology is.
Yeah, and it's showing, but...
And that's the thing, is like, he just knows how to like take full advantage of Giovanna, especially with the meter and just going for those crazy mix-ups that you otherwise just wouldn't expect.
Yeah, right now, the 2D will land, making sure that Akno has the opportunity to pressure in. But the gold burst on Zando will give him a lot of meter to work with.
Momoji gets hit by the counter 6p. He goes for a throw. Tries to go for a cross up here. Instead of wisely YRCs there. Good IB there, but no punish. As Akno also bursts.
Definitely VRC trying to get something going, but Akno is ready with it. But this time, he's back in the corner. You can only block so much, and this is, of course, it's not Tetris. You can't block too much.
Indeed. Oh, catch the backdash there, and into the Mortabato. And look at that damage. He's already on chip damage here.
Just a little bit more, making sure that Akno has to FD when anything comes into contact with him, pretty much. But checking the feet there, and you are not ready.
Yes. A little bit unfortunate from Acnologia.
Definitely, but what can you do? Sometimes you're not expecting your feet to get hit. And right now, Akno is showing that, hey, I can do it too.
Oh, gets a throw. And just look at that! Just look at that quick RRC there. And that's what I like about Acnology. He just knows how to use those quick Roman cancels, just forcing to immediately guess by that point. Like, as soon as he does, he just everything just flashes by and just get hit, and the wall gets broken, and that's it.
Yeah, and it just back to equal. Either of them could take this right now. The throw will make sure that Akno's in the corner right now. Zando having the advantage with the risk building up on Akno's side as well. But can he keep it up? Can he make this work? The burst is baited. That's gonna do a lot of damage.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Still more to bottom without taking it. Oh, gets the dust, and just like that, Zando takes game number 3 here.
Zando said, I gotta make my dog proud. Hold on. I got a dog too, you know? It's like, I need to make sure that my dog is proud of me too. Not just your dog can be happy, mine has to be as well, and that's why you're going to die. But it is not over yet. It has been so tight so far. Agnologia might just be able to fight back right now.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where Zanto is just able to capitalize on all that damage that Ramifal deals. And again, especially when you have to consider the fact that without meter, Giovanna just is pretty much just a stick in terms of damage.
Yeah, Gio's damage, she does a lot of damage over many hits. Meanwhile, Zando with the Vanator, because Vanator does a lot more damage in individual hits. Which, depending on the case, is not always as good, but of course, that is the way you play the characters, and right now, Zando gets thrown back.
Oh, good hiccup from their Acnology. And already Acnology is just IDing all the record text, but gets hit by the Mortabato!
Alright, and that looks like Zando is fighting back. Not letting the jump into it, but neither is Agno going to let that work on this fight. Agno is just like, nah, we're not doing the jump ins. I'm doing those, you're not doing them. Just like that, he will take it there.
Yeah, and I'm noticing already Zantos also makes up his timings with the Rekkas, because that's the thing is that as soon as he IBs the second hit of the Rekka, the first and second hit of the Rekka, that's pretty much it, but good counter 5 action. Zando forced to burst here.
Forced to burst indeed, and Agno still has his at his disposal. But of course, that could change at any moment right now. He is putting the pressure on, and he gets the cross up beautifully there with the fast RC.
Gets a throw. 2S into trying to go for another throw. Zando trying to beat the burst there, but Agno not biting. Oh,
Agno not biting, DP lands, and he just needs to pick it up, and there you go. Agno making it 2-2. We're going to the 5th game here.
Oh, it's just been back and forth. Like, Zando wins, Agno wins, Zando wins, Agno wins. Like already we're only at like round number 3, and yet the entire we're already having such a hype set. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's especially Agno just coming in like that and just showing some very interesting geo combos while doing them consistently against Zando, an incredible player who we know is an incredible player, but Zando is having a pretty tough fight here.
Definitely, and that's just one of those things with the EMEA community. It's just the fact that as time's gonna go on, a lot of players are gonna get closer and closer towards, you know, like getting close to like Zando and Latif's and Slash's level at some point.
Definitely,
and Acnology is just proving that, and just lovely pressure gets to throw into a spiral arrow. And again, that
not this time Zando isn't having it. Trying to fight back, the Rekka is hitting. Waits for the grab and actually makes sure that he lands right after to hit, and that Mortabato is gonna kill! Just like that, he is now set point. But Agno can fight back, and we know that. But burst is on Zando's side. We'll have to see.
And you can see right there, Agno's just trying to IB here, but oh, good catch in the backdash there with 2K. And it's going to be a wall break into Mortabato.
Definitely not knockdown. Will make sure that he has time to get in. Agno has to be careful, but the throw will be enough with the risk. Zando in the end does take it.
Yeah,
But
honestly,
make no mistake, this was incredibly close.
definitely. Again, it could have went either way. It could have went. Zando obviously won, but obviously Agno could have won as well. And honestly, well played to Agno. Again, just showing what Giovanna can really do and the potential that the character has, especially when you have access to meter with these crazy quick Roman cancel mix-ups as well.
Yeah, it's something you don't see too much, especially considering we don't have too many geos in the EMEA region, which I'm a little disappointed about. Obviously, despite me playing Mei, she is one of the characters that I do enjoy seeing a lot. But there's not that many of them. It's a similar thing with Mei. Everyone's like, oh, Mei is really strong. Yeah, but how many Mei players do you really see, right?
Exactly. Like, I can only name like a few like high level Mei players. You have Slash, you got Bella. Like, these are the two that I can pretty much name from the top of my head.
Yeah, but also like you mentioned earlier, the people are leveling up, but that also means that the people that Slash and such are fighting, or because they are getting better, that means that Slash, Latif, Skill, they're also all getting better rapidly because they're fighting people that are improving fast, which means they can improve again, because that is how this works, right? It's a whole thing that is part of the community. You level up, they level up, everyone just profits with each other, gets stronger, and that's the beautiful thing about, especially with the Strive Cup going on. A lot of these players are now fighting each other regularly, consistently, making sure that they are improving day to day, and you can tell.
Definitely, and that's the thing is like, and when people realize the fact that they're growing, getting stronger, especially with a community where we have so many solid players as well, like it's crazy, especially when you consider the fact that at some point we're gonna have like the Arc Rio finals, and once obviously the offline events and the traveling gets better, then it'll be an interesting thing to see like which continent is better. Is it NA? Is it Japan? Is it Asia? Is it EMEA?
I mean, there's only one true answer for that, because NA is free, right? So
exactly, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's EMEA. Thank you very much, Jux. But what matters right now is
if we're saying EMEA or NA is free because it's the land of the free, right?
Exactly. But what matters right now is we're going to have Zin against Tornator, which, honestly speaking, is one of my favorite matchups to watch. Chip against Potemkin.
It is such a vicious matchup. On one hand, you have this really fast character who's just so hard to catch. On the other hand, you have the character Potemkin, which if he catches you, you explode. And that looks like it's just happening right now. He just needs a little bit more. But Zin is going for the grab. You're not counter-kying in my state.
No, you can see bang right there. Goes for Rebecca. Gets the jump heavy there.
Indeed, going to go in with combos here. Gonna break the wall with the Alpha Blade. Just like that. He needs a little bit more, but it could change at the moment. Anything that hits, but no. He does not give Torturator any chance right now.
Yeah, so just like that, Zin takes round number 1 here. Gets the slight head. Ooh, the patience between both players. So I'm guessing Tornado just wanted to see what Zin would do.
Definitely, and Zin is just putting him in the corner. Command grab landing. Beautiful leaf choke. Pressure is back on. Trying to see if he can crack him open.
And goes to the Alpha Blade. Tries to go for the cross up. Gets the slight head there. Oh, good. 16 to get cancer. Kai! And that
breaks the wall. That's gonna do quite a bit of damage. That's interesting.
Interesting option there. Oh, but unfortunately, Tornado Zin faced the burst there, and is that going to kill? No, it won't.
Is barely not going to kill due to the scaling, but the jump in from the safe jump there will do it. Zin taking the first game.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Chip, is the fact that he's a character that loves to overwhelm the opponent, especially, you know, with the Rekka pressure, and if you have meter with Chip, then you can obviously Roman cancel the low into going into a high-low mix-up, which pretty much is a true 50-50.
Yeah, it's... Again, this is gonna be interesting because if Torturator catches him, he might just explode, but so at the same time, catching as Chip, especially as a slower character like that,
oh, you get
the Potemkin Buster Lance, and there you go.
And look at the damage as well. He just needs one more Potemkin Buster, and that will be dead.
Even if he doesn't get it, the pressure is on right now. Zin has a lot of meter, but can he make it work with it?
I guess the counter hit to S there, but he tries to pay out the burst, but Tornado not fighting here. Gets the throw into Gamma Blade.
Gets pressured off. Flick actually pushing him away. He needs just that little bit more, but Zin is not wanting to let him catch him at all right now.
Good timing there on just beating out the Hammerfall with the 6P there. And just like that, Zin takes round number 1 here.
He sure does, and he immediately checks him not letting him jump for free at all. And right now, we're back in the corner. Not where Torturator wants to be, especially with the reset happening there.
Gets the cross up into the Alpha Blade, into Jump Slash, into Alpha Blade.
Oh, under pressure. And that is gonna hit with the Rekka hit, and that's gonna be the super for the combo. Is that gonna be a kill due to no skilling? It is!
And that's a perfect!
I just love the fact that he was like, oh, this is no skilling? Yeah, super. That's what that. Like, the fact that he was so ready for that with the wall splat, that was good.
Yeah. Again, isn't it just an amazing chip player, honestly? Like, I remember, like, I played, like, a versus 7 with him, and honestly, guy's insane.
He is, but then again, a lot of the players here, or like Zando, Torturator as well, he has been consistently scoring pretty well in Salty. Obviously, he may not be as out there as some of the other players, but he is definitely up there. But right now, he is needing to fight back hard against Zin, and Zin is just not letting him do it.
Just look at the pressure. The pressure gets the wall break with the 6H here.
Time for the reset, but of course now back to neutral. It does not matter. Zin is just running in.
It gets another perfect, and just like that, Zin on set point here.
Hey, again, check in the air with the 5P. You're not getting away. Wall break happens immediately. It wasn't that much of it, but of course, positive bonus is going to be proving huge here for Zin.
Oh, good back dash to avoid the slide head into the Roman cancel, and Tornado immediately bursts there as soon as he gets it.
Beautiful blocks, but eventually you will crack, and that's what Zin was waiting for. Now he's gonna let the combo rip, and he is going to be able to get the Rekka overhead. That's gonna break the wall, and that's gonna kill! Just like that. Zin speed runs this match, getting the 3-0.
Honestly, just like that, Tornado just blinked, and then he's like, oh, did I just lose 3-0? Oh, sad face.
Yeah, Zin was like, oh yeah, no, it's time to speed run for a moment, so we can go on with the next match apparently.
Yes, and because of Zin's victory, he'll be playing against Mr. Jetstream.
Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, and we have a lot of interesting matches here. We got Pinhead against Tiger Pop, Sando against Juxt, Steggy against Invalid, and like I said, Jetstream against Zin in winners right now, on winner's side.
Yeah, honestly, I am excited to see what is gonna happen. Considering like some of the people that we have coming up, or indeed like going to be extremely exciting with right now. Pinhead. I mean, if you don't know, Pinhead is also alternatively called Winhead. Apparently, I think that was shown yesterday very well.
Also, can I just talk about Zin's comment in the chat just saying, uh-oh? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You messed up? He went too fast, you know? It's like, oops. Schedule's out of work now. Can't have that.
And this is going to be a battle of the zones. We have Axel against Happy Chaos.
Yeah, this is gonna be quite polarizing.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
For sure.
Duel 1.
And we'll just have to see just literally whoever gets that zoning game coming up. Whoever gets that zoning game first. And good counter hit to S there from Pinhead there.
Yeah, but Tiger Pop coming out with the goal burst, having a lot of meter right now, definitely will help keep his concentration up, but is that enough to keep this going? After all, you can only shoot so much, you eventually need to re-up, but he jumps in with the fast RC.
Yeah, it's a good way to avoid that Renton there and just look at the damage.
Look at the damage indeed. Pinhead looking quite in a pinch right now. Concentration is still high. He needs to reload, however, and that's the moment where Pinhead might have been waiting for, but it does not happen. Tiger Pop is just not letting that be a weak point and extend down.
Definitely, and just right now, it just looks like Pinhead is trying to play Guilty Gear while Tiger Pop is just playing Duck Hunt here, with the Duck being Axel.
Yeah, that's definitely what it's looking like, and the possible bunch is going to be proving quite helpful here. Making sure that, of course, he can use the super to regain either bullets or fix his concentration up. Just like how Strife needs to fix Zalobi, but right now, Pinhat needs to find a way to get out of this painful combo, and out of this position where he is getting bullied.
And just like that, the Deus Ex Machina comes out, and that's going to be it. Tiger Prop takes game number 1 here. And that's the thing with this matchup specifically, is just the fact that Happy Chaos is able to just zone out Axel a little bit better, because especially when you consider the fact that Axel's green move is Rensin, but it's just one of those things where Happy Chaos's gun is just faster than Rensin, and the only way you can pretty much use Rensin is when Happy Chaos just doesn't have ammo at all, but just Tiger Prop's just not letting him play the game at all.
When he doesn't have ammo or he doesn't have the concentration, the Tiger Pops is making sure that he keeps his concentration up and his bullets are not just running out quickly enough. Pinhat having a bit of pressure right now, he can make this happen. After all, it is Pinhat, we know he can do some crazy things with the Axel.
Oh, but right now, Tiger Prop doesn't have any concentration.
He doesn't, but he has bullets, he has his concentration back. But Pinhat is forcing the fight right to him.
Yes, and this is where you want Happy Chaos to be, at the corner of the stage, and just like that, Pinhat takes round number 1.
There was a beautiful attempt to get out with the blue RC, but Pinhat was just very anti-heroing at getting the combo there. And now, of course, it's back to full screen, but the rents are already happening, and now you can't just shoot, because you have to be careful for them first.
Yes. Oh, what a 6P there to beat out the 5P.
Definitely, but another shooting is happening again. Pew, pew, pew. His concentration just ran out, and he's going to super it to make sure he gets it back. Time to get back to zoning.
See your throw. Oh, you take the opportunity to close in the distance, but unfortunately gets hit by the bullets. Bang, bang, bang. Tiger Prop takes round number 2.
That's definitely a bang bang you don't want to be getting hit by, of course.
And you can see right there, Tiger Prop is now cornered, but gets... Oh, unfortunate burst bait there. That's the thing with Happy Chaos, is that he has ways to bait out that burst, making it's just near impossible to burst against him. Oh.
Definitely, and he caught it up there and just shoots him into the wall, breaking it. And with that, breaking a lot of things for Pinhat here. Just another game like that, taking 2 Tiger Pops. This is looking difficult.
Yeah, it's just it's just one of those things where, like I said, I think it's just one of those matchups where, yes, in some ways Axel might have an easier time dealing with Happy Chaos zoning, but you gotta remember the fact that as soon as Happy Chaos has that gun out and it has meter, it's really difficult to kind of just close the distance and just kind of put yourself in a distance where you're forced into like a guessing game on what is Happy Chaos going to do? Is he going to do 6P? Is he going to do 6S? Is he going to do 2S?
Exactly, there's a point where up close, Happy Chaos definitely is better than Axel, I'd say. But at the same time, you can't force the fight in a distance where Happy Chaos needs to be careful. Yeah.
Look at the damage. Just tries to go to the command grab, but unfortunately, Tiger Prop blasting there as Tiger Prop is at set point. Oh, gets a 6P there! Getting up the fight.
But gets hit, and Pinhat is going for the Renton and just making sure that he is for sure fighting back. But the gun is just too fast. It's definitely what.
He's just like, Pinhat is trying to get that Renson, but it seems like, yep, it's over. And Tiger Prop, just like that, goes up 3-0 and takes the set.
The zoner got out-zoned. It is not something you expect to see. And this just goes to show that you have to be incredibly careful with how Happy Chaos zones you, because yeah, you need to get in, but also you need to be blocking half the time, because if he shoots you, you don't want to get hit. But you can't jump in and block, because if you block it in, yeah, you get knocked away way too far. It's
You get it. And
you have to somehow get their number, and the number being what is everything, how are they playing, how and when do I have a good time to get in when their concentration is getting lower and their bullets are not very much loaded. But getting
Definitely.
is very difficult.
Yeah, and again, as soon as you get to a certain distance, and it's the same rule that applies to Axel as well. As soon as you get to like a certain distance of like, you know, your optimal range of your character, I think you're effectively put into an RPS situation where you have to guess what is your opponent going to do. Like, for example, Happy Chaos, is he going to do 6S? Is he going to do S? Is he going to do 6P? You have to consider like what option is he going for, because again, at the end of the day, he wants to get that counter hit so that he's able to push you back even further away. But obviously you have like responses, like for example with 6S you can 6P out of it, but then obviously you can use 2S, which then you're effectively forced to use a much faster move that beats out that 2S proactively. And again, there's just this constant RPS aspect, and it's the same thing that applies for Axel. But it was just rough, because obviously you noticed there that Pinna tried to go for Renson, but Tigerpop with the gun out, he was just able to beat out Renson all the time.
Exactly. The Rensons worked when the gun was not out. When the gun was out in time, the Renson just did not work, and it was incredibly difficult for Pinna to do anything about it, which...
Yeah, and again, it just forces Axel to be a little bit more aggressive in this sort of matchup. Like, as soon as he has the gun out, you have to move forward to kind of put him in this awkward situation where then as Axel, if you guess right, then you can start playing your game plan. You can just start using things like Renson, for example, but...
Yeah, and again, like I said, like we mentioned earlier, both of us actually, is that to close in on a Happy Chaos is a bit difficult. It's a similar issue as in closing on an Axel with other characters, but it's not as severe because of Axel's free... The way Axel pressure doesn't knock you away as much. Meanwhile, if you block Happy Chaos' bullets and you're trying to jump in, you get knocked really far away. So you have to do it on the ground, but you have to be very aware of like, okay, dash, block, but you also have to be very aware of the rhythm that the Happy Chaos player is using right back at you with when is he shooting? When is he ready to reload? When is he watching his concentration more? And there's also a lot of things you have to take into account there.
And also just being aware of like at what distance is he trying to use a normal to kind of keep you away. And obviously, like you said with Axel, is that a lot of his moves don't push the opponent away. And the thing with Axel as well is that a lot of his special moves are also very minus as well.
Yeah. But right now we're ready for an interesting match that is kind of team kill in a way.
Yeah, it's a battle between two Israeli teammates, Sando against Juxtaposer.
Yeah, so it's well, on one hand, I know who I want to win in this one anyway. Who do you want to win?
Oh, now the thing is that Juxtaposer's house is kind of hype, but he's a bit of a sussy man.
Okay, so why is he sus?
Well, you see, it's because he's too good at Among Us. And also, he's just... He kind of plays a little bit sus, to be honest. A bit too sus. What do you think about us one of the Celestial?
Alright, so...
I think it's me for killing you first. Oh, fuck off. Get out of here.
It seems accurate, so... Alright, so you want Sando to win, I'm guessing then?
Yeah, I'm going Team Sando.
Yeah, no, I want Juxtaposer to win.
And obviously, whoever wins this match will also go on to play against Tigerpop. So this will be an interesting match for sure. Again, it's pretty much a battle between two teammates who are competing in Stripe Cup, and both are amazing players in general.
Yeah, it just... Obviously, one plays a more competitively viable character. Not to say Faust is bad, but he is definitely not up there in the tier list if you're being honest. Like, he is not a high tier character. Doesn't mean he can't be played at a very high level, because Juxtaposer and some other players, like in other regions and stuff, and even in Europe, there are good players that are making sure that, hey, Faust is still a force to be reckoned with. But he's definitely not up there in the list, if we're being honest. Which, on the other side of that spectrum, we have Vamletal, which is definitely a character that is up there.
Yeah, and you also have to consider the fact that, especially if you look at like the RPO funnels in all regions, Faust is like one of the 3 characters where there's no representation whatsoever. And I think for Roundfall there's like two or three players, because I know you have Zondo, you also have True Devin who are in the finals. I don't know if there's like any Roundfall players in NA. I know there's none in Japan like who have made it to the finals for Arc Viva Japan Korea.
Rexy, you don't count.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rexy, you don't count.
But you know what else is top tier? The Matcherino.
Now, why would the Matcherino be top tier? I am guessing simply because it's a... Honestly, the Matcherino and a lot of the viewers is like a 10-0 matchup. People are just like scared of pressing the name code button, but it's really easy. Just as easy as being incredibly hyped for this match coming up. Zondo versus Juxtaposer. Are you ready to get into this?
Yes, I am.
Duel 1.
Just like that, we're going to start off game number 1 here as a good 2K2D there from Zondo, just to be able to put Juxtaposer in the corner, and Juxtaposer immediately bursts. Oh, good anti-air to 5p from Zondo there.
Indeed, a good anti-air, and now the throw will make sure that he can throw it again, and that's gonna, honestly, that's gonna kill.
And that's a perfect!
Zondo is not messing around right now.
He's just outright telling Jux, okay, listen here, I know we're friends, but you're in the way and I want to proceed.
Yeah, but Juxtaposer is giving him a nice haircut. He is fighting back. It is on fire. Let's see what you do with it, because there's a lot of things you gotta be aware of, and the mix will make sure that you gotta be careful.
Yes, just unfortunately Juxter gets hit by the mini Faust with the trumpet, and just like that, Zondo has Jux in the corner, gets the throw, into the cross up, and baits out the burst! And that's it!
Indeed, he was so ready for that bait that the burst gets to finish her. And just like that, the first round is taken. Zondo is 1-0 up.
Yeah, Zondo was just speedrunning this. This is the Faust percent, where it's pretty much a speedrun. Whoever can kill a really good Faust in a tournament match.
Yeah, no, it's rough. It's obviously, we know in this case that fighting a Romnatal is difficult, and then it's a Romnatal that is playing a bit different. It's playing a bit more neutral. It's Zondo, you know, considering how he has done that previously on his chip, showing that he does it on Ram as well, just with a character that does as much damage and has as much combo potential as Ramnatal, that makes it a lot scarier. But of course, Juxtaposer having some tricks up his sleeves with the items and all. It's bound to be interesting to see how this is truly gonna end up, because I don't think it's gonna be as easy as it was just the last round.
Definitely all good jumps, and right there, Juxtaposer jumps out from the weight, and Zondo got hit there, but it doesn't matter as, oh, unfortunately, Zondo missed the Rekka there.
Definitely, and Zondo...
Corner, but gets hit by the explosion, tries to bait out the burst there.
Yeah, and of course, while you can crawl under it, you cannot crawl under the explosion, and you have to be careful. But the Afro is being applied. Nice cut, G. You're going back to the corner, but the Mortabat is coming out and it's blocked.
Yeah, it's good usage of FT there. Unfortunately, no punish there as Juxtaposer was blocking in the air, but I think he'd rather take blocking in the air than to be dealt damage to, but it doesn't matter as Zondo takes round number 1 here.
Yeah, indeed. Now, Juxtaposer has to fight back hard. Blocking careful, making sure that it is not just free damage. Falling underneath the sword toss, which is just a very good advantage that Faust has in the match, but it's still... It's not enough. That's the question.
That's going to be no more to Bato!
Mortabat indeed doing so much damage. Zondo needs a little bit more, but...
Oh, unfortunately,
is that gonna be it?
Yes, it is. Luckily for Juxtaposer, he was able to just not let Zondo get another perfect on him. Unfortunately, Zondo does go up 2-0.
He sure does, but that does not mean it will be the end. Juxtaposer might just pull some random trick out of up his sleeve, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, you gotta think about this, which there's a lot of things Faust can do to mix things up. But again, considering they're friends and they play quite a bit, it might just be that Zondo is just ready for whatever he's throwing at him in this case. But the command grab will land. We're going to start with a nice afro on Zondo's head.
Yes, and just immediately noticed that Zondo just always seems to go for the dash at round start. And just like I was able to get the command grab with Zondo running out of the corner and turning things back to neutral here. Oh, good whip punish there from Juxtaposer. Gets the bomb out. Good tech.
Good tech. He has the combo right now. That's gonna be a nice amount of damage. It's not quite gonna kill. But he has a good advantage over Zondo right now. Both having meter and burst available. But the life deposit is real right now.
Oh, unfortunately, Juxtaposer missed the command grab there. Good backdash from Zondo. That's going to wall break into Mortal Bato.
A lot of meter on Juxtaposer's side, but the positive bonus for Zondo might just help him. Goldburst making sure that he has enough meter as well now. Burst comes out, but is it gonna be the end? No, it is not.
Oh, gets the overhead there, but luckily Zondo goes VIP. Oh, unfortunately, the sword explodes, and that puts Zondo at set point here.
It sure doesn't. Now Zondo is looking to close it out, but Juxtaposer does not want that, of course, but getting clipped by the swords, getting hit into the wall and breaking it like that. Zondo playing the round tower does so much damage.
Oh no! Oh, and unfortunately, Zondo gets another perfect, and that's going to be 3-0 to Zondo. And just like that, he proceeds in the bracket.
Yeah, that means that we're gonna have to see a certain Faust go to losers, but that's just how it goes. You win some, you lose some.
That's pretty much the case, unfortunately. And if I'm looking to the bracket, obviously he's still 2 games away from getting to top 8, so he's still not out of it just yet.
Exactly, and knowing him, he will fight back. He will fight hard to get there. But there's some other interesting matches coming up still, so.
Yes, and it looks like our next one is going to be Staggy against Invalid Value, which is going to be Millie against Nago.
That's, I am very ready for this. This is, again, a very polarizing matchup, considering that Milia has to hit Nago quite a lot to actually do some damage. And if Nago catches you, it hurts.
Yes, and it's also just one of those things, well, with round start, it's very Nago-sided, because as soon as Nago gets at least one hit, it's pretty much a guaranteed wall break there. Whether it be 5k, whether it be a 8 DP, like any
yes,
button
you will, Juxtaposer. Never give up.
Just like that, you can see both players are just trying to read each other there. Oh, and Invalid gets the throw there after Fukyo, and Steggy immediately gets the goal burst there.
Definitely, Steggy gets the counter, forcing the burst right out of Invalid Value right now. Invalid jumping over the super though, which is a good job. His meter is quite high, his blood needs to watch out right now. Any wrong move and you'll be able to pop, but right now back throw, Steggy back in the corner.
Goes to the full far slash, 2H into Fukyo back, gets the 2H, gets the low to the 6H. And that's going to, and Valid's going to get round number 1 here, just like that.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Just like that, baby, happening again. This time it is blocked and immediately Steggy is turning on the disc. Time to put on the mix. You are in it and it's time to guess.
Unfortunately, no wall break there, goes to Mirage into Lust Shaker there.
The wall is now broken indeed, and that is indeed what he needed. But the dash up throw from Fukyo will not allow it. No pressure for Steggy, and now Steggy is back in the corner himself.
Oh, but unfortunately, Invalid pops here. And Steggy's going to take round number 2 here. Very unfortunate for
Invalid
Invalid.
drank a little bit too much of the tasty blood and sadly.
Oh, good 6p there. Just like that puts Steggy into the corner here, and just look at the damage as well.
Especially just the
good
beautiful
air
air throw
throw.
there, keeping Steggy in the corner where he does not want to be. Discus out, the mix has landed, now you are going to get caught into the wall, and that's going to be a beautiful wall break. But it's back to neutral.
Ooh, goes to the cross up there with Mirage, and Val goes for the super, and that's not going to hit, but luckily for him, no punish from Steggy there.
Push Steggy far enough due to the air block, which is a good thing in this case, but of course he needs to find a way to get in again. Steggy is just going for the combos here. Badminton doesn't quite break the wall, but he is close.
Oh, and Invalid there going for the 5P there just to anti-air and takes game number 1.
Yeah. Invalid is just playing the Naga, he's playing to win. Steggy just... Steggy having some incredible conversions here, especially when he does get hit, but you need to get so many hits compared to Naga, who just needs to hit you a few times for a lot of damage. It's rough, especially on your mental where you're like, okay, I need to do so much, but they just hit a few times and get one good combo, and it's such a difference.
It's just the fact that even though Millie obviously gets that hard knockdown like the 2K2D into Aces, at the end of the day, it's still a guessing game, and you just have to guess on what she's going to do. Is she going to do a same side high-low, or is she going to do left-right?
Exactly. And even then, there's so many things that can fit up depending on the Millia player that you're fighting. But of course, there's a bit of a difference between some Naga players as well. And Invalid is here to show that he is fighting hard. His blood is rising, but he is not giving a damn right now.
And you see it now, unfortunately for a second he burst there, but Invalid also burst as well. Oh, tries to get the air throw, but DRC to keep himself safe.
Well, he was maybe not in time with the save. Of course, he did get hit there, but still the 2D will land there, and that's gonna land. Oh, the Raider coming out, he's not gonna hit?
No! Oh no! Oh, he probably tried to hit confirm that. Yeah, Invalid goes.
Well, Invalid will pop, and that's the moment that he was waiting for. Steggy will be able to get the kill there. He barely did not manage to stop his blood from popping. It was unfortunate.
Yes. Okay, it's the Beyblade there into the 6H. Oh, good poke there. You gotta remember that with Fuku, if you're anticipating a Fuku, you're able to use a fast button and just potentially get a hard knockdown there.
Yeah, and again, right now, Invalid is just fighting back. He's doing his best. Steggy is not letting it happen, but the risk is high. But there you go, the hits will land. But the back throw happens. He is not out of it just yet.
Oh, good jab there from Invalid to be able to escape from the throw. H6 miss. Oh, Invalid. Then he takes the second round. There's just so much happening. It's just so. It's just like look at the damage right now. Invalid puts Steggy into the corner.
It is a very vicious match. And the gold burst comes out on stage. He thought he has so much meter to work with right now, but the life deficit is huge.
As you can see right now, Steggy's just playing it patient there. And Invalid.
He's gone, and he's gonna get it with the combo there, of course. But also, you know what also is coming right over to us?
Oh yes, Uriel Legion, thank you very much for the rave of 30 viewers. You know, and it's very ironic as well because we have a Naga player on stream as well.
Exactly, the timing is impeccable.
Yep, he likely saw Invalid was playing and he was like, you know what, I need to support my Naga brethren. I'll give it a raid.
Exactly. It is always nice to see him though. Always nice to see the Spanish player having fought quite hard with Team Spain yesterday as well. That was definitely a close nail biter considering how it went.
Definitely, and obviously Uriel, for watching right now, congratulations. You know what, you had a very hard fought battle, and good luck with the rest of the bracket. But right now, that doesn't matter. It's now game number 3 here, but potentially could be the last game of the set.
It potentially could be, and of course that is especially what Invalid was looking to have happen. Beautiful fight, making sure that his blood is getting drained. He is no longer having to worry about it for a moment. Just like that it's back up though.
You can see it there, Invalid bursting there, but unfortunately gets caught there by the same side. Hi.
Yeah, and again he's gonna get
6H.
Oh, that's gonna be a 4x4 winger to go for the hard knockdown. But Invalid has a lot of meter on his side, so this could go anyway.
Oh, that's it. I think Tiggy's blocking it. Yes, he is.
He indeed is, but he is not out of it just yet. We're going for it more. Invalid is trying his best, doesn't want to pop, but he also does not want to get hit by the bad moon, and unfortunately he does.
Yes, Steggy's still fighting on. He does not want to be sent to losers at all. And again, that brown sword, just look at the damage, it's 50%.
50% just down to the ground, and his blood is not even too high. He has plus a bunch and he has the meter to work with. But Steggy is just dancing around him.
Yes, it's just very good using that turbo ball just to go for that cross up there. Oh, gets hit with the bad moon.
The couple hitting so beautifully there, but the back throw, you're back in the corner, that's not where you want to be right now. The pressure is on. Can you keep blocking? Your risk is going so high as well.
Oh, just like that, Steggy's able to get the hard knockdown, gets the low, and that's going to get the... Oh, good block there from Invalid, and Invalid gets the YRC. Into Beyblade. The poke never gets a 6-8!
So high, he needs to get a little bit more. He needs to be ready to block the stall. But can he get it before he pops? He needs to be very careful right now.
Oh, it doesn't punish that. You can see right there, Steggy's just being patient, gets the 2S there. And Steggy still in. As Steggy goes, as the match is now 2-1.
Yes, Steggy is fighting hard, realizing that, hey, he has so much blood right now. He cannot figure, he cannot Beyblade in. Time to play careful. Catch him out with some footsies, and it worked out. But of course, it is not over just yet. He needs 2 more wins, right? And Invalid just needs 1 more game to set this for himself. So it's a lot of weight on Steggy's shoulders right now.
Definitely. And just again, Steggy's still fighting. He just does not want to be sent to losers at all. He just wants that spot in that top 8.
He definitely does, and going down to losers is a detour he is not looking for. He is not looking to buy that one, but Invalid is definitely also not looking for it. And the risk building is so high right now. Burst comes out, he has him in the corner.
Oh, gets the counter hit there with the last bar slash there. Oh, gets the 5k6h. And it's gonna be a wall break there, and just like the damage there.
Damage is indeed incredible. He needs just a little bit more. Not to mention that you gotta be careful for some of his slash attacks. Considering that some of his sword attacks actually do chip damage, so you gotta be very careful.
Gets
The
the
mix
cross
is
up.
going. Can he keep it up?
The Valid just backdashing. He just again, all Invalid needs is just 1 hit and that's it. Oh, no punish on the 2D. Oh, gets hit with the counter 5H. Oh, gets thrown, but Steggy tries to bad moon just like that. Invalid on set point.
Valid on set point, and he is ready, but Steggy has the burst available to him, but he gets caught up by a Beyblade.
Oh, gets 5k, 6k into Beyblade. 50%, just look at the damage. But right now, Invalid is on level 2, but gets counter hit there. And actually, Steggy's burst gets baited,
Blocks
but
the burst,
Val
but
doesn't.
no combo made out of it, and he misses the air, so his blood is high. He has to be careful right now, and this is a moment where Steggy, if he gets in, it will make it incredibly difficult for Invalid to actually stop him.
Oh, he's able to close in there with that jump slash there. Oh, good punish on the jump. On that 5p there, gets bad moon, goes for the low, gets the high, gets the throw. What he's going to do next, and and catches with the jump kick. That's going to be positive bonus, but unfortunately that just means returning things to neutral and catches Invalid Spookio there.
Definitely, he needs just a little bit more, but if
Oh, gets counter hit for heavy!
But now the super will stop it! And just like that, he gets the kill, setting it to 1-1 in this game, but it is not enough. He needs another one to make sure that he is not in danger right now. After all, Invalid is set point.
Oh, unfortunately, just like that, gets the 5k Beyblade. Puts Steggy into the corner right here. Goes on capital to escape, but again, Invalid missing that air throw again.
Definitely, and he's trying so hard. Invalid is pushing his way in. That risk gauge is looking incredibly juicy right now. If he gets any hit in, Steggy is bound to explode, but is he going to land one?
Bad mood. Goes to the low again. Gets another low. Gets another low. And gets the jump slash counter hit. Now he's going through the wall break here, and Steggy's going to have meter to work with here as he gets positive bonus. But right now, Valid also has works to play around here with. Oh, but it gets crossed up! And a Valid burst there quickly.
Get a full burst, but the Beyblade attempt was punished there. And just like that, Steggy is not letting it end just now. He is going for the last game. We're going for the final game here. Ooh, this is
Room. Millie just just crashes into Nagoriyuki with the hair car, and once again another game 5.
This is not what we were expecting. This is looking very interesting right now. Of course, Steggy needs to keep the mix-ups going. Needs to keep the mind games on and difficult to read. But in the same vein, getting clipped just once can spell doom, especially right there on round start. Getting hit like that is not what you want.
No, you gotta remember Naga's round starts are amazing. Oh, but she gets caught there with the backdash, and Seki puts herself in the corner, gets command grab there. And Invalid speeds runs through and gets the perfect, and just like that, Invalid's on set point here.
I do like Steggy's fortitude in the mind to not burst in the last round. Having it for this round, it saved him from a moment there, but Invalid is just fighting back, but of course, Steggy doing the very same thing.
Goes to the PRC after the power slash, he gets counter hit with the 2S.
Gets a jump and will be able to put the disc out, and that's gonna put on some pressure. Get the throw. Time to go for another disc. Is this gonna be enough to put us into not a good OG situation?
Oh, good block there from Invalid there. Oh, gets crossed up there.
He's not quite gonna kill
Blocks
me.
the high,
YRC will
YRC.
stop him for the moment.
Goes to the clone and gets thrown. Oh, gets her thrown, and that's it!
Gets the throw into OTG to kill. Just like that. Steggy almost mounted a beautiful comeback in that round, but at the end, Invalid just like, no, we're doing that, back to the ground with you, OTG, and down you go.
Yep. Naga literally just jumped, yoinked Millie off from the air, and just said, GG's, shake my hand.
That's definitely how that was, yeah, and it's painful when you're like,
Yeah.
honestly, if you're Steggy in that moment, you make such an incredible comeback, almost done, and then you get your thrown, and your OTG finish, you're like, ah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, really. Again, Steggy was just mounting that comeback, but Invalid just somehow got that bit of steam inside of him, was just able to just push through and just clutch it out and gets a spot in the top 8. And right now we're also having our last match here before top 8, which is going to be Mr. Jetstream against Zin.
Yeah, but you know it's also a difficult match.
Ooh.
It's the match arena. We still have quite a few codes left to claim, and you can do so easily. Link is in the chat right now. If you really need it, you can still do ! match arena. But there's still 28 codes left. What is this, guys? Like, you just sign in any of your social media, whatever you have, or even make an account if you need to, and just click on the claim code button. It is free.
Yeah. Yes, and if you don't claim those codes, then you'll be mixed by Nagoriyuki in real life.
I honestly, that is not as scary as the fact that Rexy will personally come to your bedroom and make you claim those codes.
What matters right now is that we're going to have Mr. Jetstream against Zin. Here we got Nagoriyuki against Chip.
Yeah, it's quite a difficult matchup in terms of speed versus raw power, but right now, speed is looking good on Zin's part.
Yeah, that good block down the overhead, but Zin immediately used the Roman cancel there, and Jetstream's able to escape and go back to neutral. Good 6P there from Mr. Jetstream. But you can see right now the blood is slowly rising up. Oh, but
The cross-up roll one there, the super will hit. It's just gonna be enough to kill. I don't know if it is. It is not,
no.
but of course,
but gets
Jet has to be
pressed
so careful with his block there, and it wasn't enough. He was so close to dropping, there was not much you could do.
Oh, good idea there from Zin. Oh, unfortunate burst bait there, and just like that, Mr. Jetstream's able to. Oh.
Blocks the DP, that will be so much damage. Gonna get that wallbike, is going to opt for the super as well. Hard knockdown, positive bonus. What's not too love, he is going to be able to run in for free and set up some good OP.
Yeah, it's just catching Zin being impatient again! And that's the thing with Chip against Naga, you don't want to take many risks here. And those
You
mistakes
gotta
can
be
cost.
very careful because one mistake can cost you half your health, if not more. But of course, once his blood is too high,
Oh,
you
guess it.
cannot do too much either with that. But that back throw really, not a back throw. This is such a dangerous spot right now.
Goes to the rush show. Catch the backdash. 2K 2D, and Mr. Jesse wisely goes to the YRC, but gets counter hit there. And Jesse immediately bursts.
Yeah, and he just gets tapped in the air so many times to make sure that he is unable to do anything on his way out. But he gets punished back just like that. You can punch me in the air, but I can punch you in the air too. The difference is that if I then make my sword come down on you, you die.
He just booped him in the air and then just went for that 6H, and just like that, Mr. Justin closed it off with game number 1. Honestly, that second round was just weird from Zin. You know, just his burst got baited, then he goes for Beta Blade, and he goes for another Beta Blade as well.
Duel 1.
But so far, you know, it's still hard to say who's going to win, but Jetstream so far showing a lot of promises of going to game number 2, and Jetstream immediately bursting, and so does Zin.
He was so promising, but of course the burst stopped it. Right now, kept him in the corner, right where Zin wants him to be. The blood, however, is not very high, so if Jet finds a moment, he can definitely make his way out of here.
Definitely. Oh, like now Zin gets that command grab there. Pushed into the wall, and just look at the pressure from Zin, those 5Ks and 2Ks. Good 6 there, but doesn't get much out of it there.
Definitely, but the Rekka will land there, and that's gonna be a kill.
Good job there from Zin there with the pressure. Oh, but gets hit with the TP there, and just like that, 50% already gone, and Mr. Justin's on it.
And that's
Justin
him. He's got some pretty high blood right now, but of course, that is something to watch out for. But at the same time, the air throw will make sure that he gets the OTG from it. And just like the throw, that Fukyo into throw will kill again.
Yeah, it's just like he's just telling, he just grabs Chip and just tells him to sit his ass out and just throws him on the ground. Oh,
Of course, gets baited, unfortunately. That's gonna be a leaf throw. You're in the corner now, not where you wanna be. Especially when Zin is on you like this.
No, that's going to be a lot of damage here. Not opting to go for a wall break there. Good.
Probably trying to be more safe here, which is a good thing. But on the other hand, Jetstream does not have his burst right now, so there is not much reason to be too careful despite the meter there.
Yeah, it's just like that. Oh, and unfortunately gets hit by the low, and Zin takes game number 2, evening it up 1-1.
Yeah. I think this might again just go all the way to the 5th game, but we'll have to see.
That it's just one of those things where as soon as Zin has you in the corner, his pressure is very scary. As soon as he has meter, it's obvious he's going to go for the Rekka into the low, and then goes to the Red Roman cancel, and then just force a high-low mix-up. Just like, but right now it doesn't matter as Justin catches Zin right there and puts him in the corner as well.
Yeah, the burst will stop him there. Right now he needs to be careful because obviously Zin still has his burst. The life deficit is such a difference right now.
Oh, goes for the super. It doesn't hit as Zin blocks it.
Zin indeed blocks it, and now Jetstream having to be on the defense. And right now, honestly, this is looking quite dangerous. And yeah,
Go for a Gamma Blade, just go for the overhead, but it misses. Oh, but gets thrown there. Oh, but missed the command grab.
that was massive. Just like these nuts. There you go, Rex suit.
God damn it.
Alright, look at that good burst on the... Good bait on the burst will allow Jin to do quite a bit of damage there. Gets the wall break, let's go!
Oh, good job there on getting the far slash to the missing Jetstream here. That's good to be the wall break. And he's also going to get the positive bonus, so Zin has maximum tension here to work with. Oh, good air throw.
TV is gonna get hit by the super, and that's gonna kill.
He read him going for the Beta Blade and just punished him with the super.
He was so ready for that. That is incredible.
And that's the thing, as soon as like a character with DP has full meter, chances are they will go for it and will go for the Roman cancel on block.
Yeah, but looking like he is not going to be able to do that right now. He's just gonna combo beautifully, and he got him in the corner. Gonna go for the other side to mix with the jump 2K. Now it's pushing slowly to the other side as well.
Oh, he gets hit there, and Zin's going to take game number 3. And it's going to be 2-1 to Zin.
2-1 to Zin. He is not playing Lost Ark anytime soon if he keeps this going.
Yeah, and there's a reason as to why he's in Team UK, and he's proving it right here.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, to be fair, a lot of these incredible players are in the teams for a good reason. But at the same time, Zin needs to get this win if he wants. Like, he needs to win fast if he wants to go back to playing Lost Ark, considering the queue times. But at the same time, Jetstream is here like, nah, you're not playing. We're playing this, and you're going to sit here with me playing this fun game called Guilty Gear Strive. But right now, Zin is having his time of his life right now, doing damage to Jetstream.
Yeah, so there's that. Oh, good whip punish there from Zin. And Zin is literally telling this just saying, hey, you get out of the way. I want to play that Lost Ark. The queue times are filling up.
Yeah, they definitely are. Right now, Yuraka will lead him into the overhead to hitting, and that's gonna be a wallbreak to kill.
And just like that, Zin is on set point here. He really wants to play Lost Ark that badly.
He definitely does, and Jetstream is not having any of it. He's like, nah. If you're staying in the tournament, you still have to play, so you cannot play Lost Ark. But I want to keep going ahead of you, so I'm fighting here for my life. But his blood is so high, he cannot just freak you out anymore.
Oh, good catch there. Good catch on the backdash by Zin there. Oh, unfortunately missed the reset. Last hit there. Goes to the low and into the overhead. And that's the first bait.
First baited indeed, and that's gonna be a super to do the wall break. It's not quite gonna kill. There's meter on Jetstream's side, but he cannot just spend it randomly. He needs to be careful, especially with how little health he has left.
Oh. Tries to beat up the super, but just like that, gets hit by the 2K, and Zin takes it 3-1.
Yeah, no, I guess he's not playing Lost Ark anytime soon, because he is going on in the winner's side of the bracket. Putting Jetstream down to losers, which is...
Yeah, unless he
I'm
wants
pretty
to
sure
win
that Jetstream is gonna wreak some havoc down there.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm guessing again Zin just wants to win through winners bracket and just to quickly, go in and play some Lost Ark. So if anyone can send him to losers and make him miserable, that would be pretty funny.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty great. But of course, unfortunately, that is going to be it for you and me. So if people want to hear more of this weird Kai player, where can they find you?
Well, they can find me at twitter.com at sacredsword@GC, but obviously if you want to watch me stream when I eventually do at some point when I get better internet, then you can find me at twitch.tv/sacredsword. And what about you, my beloved, definitely not cancerous May player?
That is not toxic, by the way, but you can find me on Twitter at Nemorea or for my Twitch as well, which I sometimes stream. Totally not toxic May gameplay, by the way. It's very nice. But we are going to hand it to two very lovely people, Laura Luna and of course Rexu, who is a very not toxic RAM player. So
definitely not. And we definitely do not make memes of him as we did.
Definitely do not make memes of this incredibly toxic RAM player.
Definitely not toxic.
We done? Okay, so thank you. Finally, yeah, thank you so much to Sacred Sword and Silent for the excellent commentary up until now. And now it's time for me to shout at chat because the codes are still plentiful. I mean, I'm really disappointed. But I'm also happy because I'm welcoming Laura to the stage. How are you doing on this fine evening? Tumbleweed.
I heard so Laura DM'd me and said that actually she doesn't want to commentate with Rexu anyways because you know, he fell for that these notch jokes, and honestly it was just kind of embarrassing, right, to be him. And yeah, that's, and I can understand that why she, you know, that's why, you know, I can understand that she wouldn't want to commentate with him, right? But okay, she's actually there. You know, I have the OBS Ninja, so maybe you're just muted. I don't know. You are indeed muted, Laura. That's it.
I mean, I wouldn't blame anyone for not wanting
Oh,
to.
damn, sorry. so happy to be with you again. Thank you very much for welcoming me. I was very shy to comment with Rexu for the same reason as you don't want to go to the bar with your hot friend. Because I know that Rexu will steal all the spotlight from me, which is so reasonable. But at the end I told myself, okay, let's have Rexu shining today. Sorry for the technical human issue I had today because I mute my mic before entering the stream and I forgot to unmute.
Happens to the best of us. Thank you for the cute introduction. Definitely, I don't shine, but thank you so much. And but how are you doing, Laura? Are you looking forward to this top 8 we're about to have today? Because there are some insane players, and one of whom I feel, I don't want to be wrong, but we have a new face in SaltyEU top 8 among the normal killers. We have Tiger Pop with the Happy Chaos, who has had an insane week last week, getting first in the Discord tournament of the EMEA Discord, and also getting, I think, a top 8 placement in Salt Mine last Saturday. So quite a good showing last week from Tiger Pop, and they are just barely getting started, I have to feel, with that Happy Chaos.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I'm greatly surprised by Tiger. And he has shown such a wonderful Happy Chaos, which is a very difficult character to master, and he has shown such a good mastery with him, and he's going to give us some delightful matches today.
Oh, absolutely. And unfortunately for them, though, their first opponent in top 8 is none other than Zando, who is the number 1 winner in, like, the player who has won the most SaltyEU tournaments. Jesus, English is hard. But yeah, you get it. The player who has won the most SaltyEU tournaments in Strive right now. So that's definitely a big mountain to climb. Zando also almost reaching the record for most salt mine tournaments as well. So with an insanely dominant character switch to Ram, that has definitely put Zando up a notch, I feel, because they were the best ship in the region, no doubt. But they still didn't get those tournament results. But now, though, now they are really rocking it, and that Ram surely looks terrifying in Zando's hands.
I totally agree. We have some very, very, very good and strong, I won't say characters, some strong players today. I'm eager to see how this top 8 is going to be. I know you know that commentators don't have to be biased. Must not be biased. Must not be biased. But I have very high hopes for Tiger Pop today. I'm truly amazed by his performance today, and I think he's going to get some nice position today. Zando has won Salty 7 times and made top 3 more than 12 times. My God!
I mean, even the figures don't lie. Zando, absolutely one of the best in the region, without a shadow of a doubt. and we are having them on stream. I think it's their first matchup between Zando and Tiger Pop, so Ram against Happy Chaos, a matchup which I have played a couple of times. A lot of times actually when Happy Chaos launched, but you can't really gauge a matchup within the first week, I feel. But I think that Ram against Happy Chaos is quite even. I give the advantage though to Ram because she does massive damage. Okay, Happy Chaos can do damage and boatloads of it as well, but like no reversal, and depending on the resources for the mid-range to long-range game is maybe a small hindrance to Happy Chaos in this matchup, especially when Ram can H-Sword PRC to keep herself safe while denying any gunshot from Happy Chaos or catching them in their offense. So I feel this is quite a balanced matchup, but I give the advantage to Ram, and in this case also the advantage to Zando.
I think you're pretty right on this one, but let's see how it rolls. And we are hopping now into Tiger Pop against Zando Valentine. Zando Valentine, which had his day a week ago for Valentine's Day.
Mankind knew that they...
A week late, but still counts at Zando. Let's see what they can do. Oh my god, starting off with the backdash. Tiger Pop with the immediate cross up, and Zando catches a hit in the corner. Oh, there's the gold burst from Tiger Pop. Really aggressive start.
Oh, he got the zone in, keeping. You can run the tower at bay and getting close step by step. Doing this wise, careful game. Getting Raman against the wall, and here we got the super wall breaker.
Oh my god! That actually killed! That last hit of that super does so much damage with the wall break damage as well, meaning that Tiger Pop gets the very first round, but Zando surely not very happy about that round going to Tiger Pop. Look at this offense, and immediately 70-80% of Tiger Pop's life bar gone, and even more.
It was the blink of an eye. The perfect round for Zando.
Once again, those other gets
very intelligent. And here we go, Zando backing Tiger Pop against the wall with that super.
Down going in, safe jump setup. Oh, the jump blocks the gold burst as well, but a good 6S. But unfortunately for Tiger Pop, Zando is a beast of a challenger, and with this combo will take game number 1.
Yay, that was so quick, and I love especially how Tiger played that cross up in a very tricky way. You can say he's a little bit of a trickster, which goes very well with playing Happy Chaos. And he's putting, we can say that he's putting Zando into chaos. Sorry, I had a clown for dinner today.
No, it's good. It's good. Just like Zando, definitely very good, but also Tiger Pop. Let's see if they are able to get a start like last game, and definitely the start is very promising for the Happy Chaos player. Look at this, the curse applied continuously. Very good strategy from Tiger Pop, who wants to keep Zando at bay. That is the way to go in this matchup. You can't let Ram get in range of her very good range normals, because otherwise you have to defend. And no one likes defending in this game.
Ooh. So quick. Perfect! This is pretty, you can say this match is totally perfection.
A lot of perfects actually in this game, so...
This is a perfect fight.
Ooh, good burst from Tiger Pop. Once again, the pressure will start off, and Zando has to dash block on the... Ram's speed could be quite good in this one to manage to close the gap as soon as possible, but look at this, Tiger Pop really unrelenting. H-Sword is gone, and Zando now 1 sword left, but goes in with a down. Very smart stuff. There's the water bottom actually killed.
Yep, super trap. He totally into Zando's trap. He was like, oh, come on here. Drop that zoning. I will bait you with my super.
If memory serves right, though, Zando touched Tiger Pop 4 times in that round. So, like, absolutely Happy Chaos melts just like snow in the sun. And right now, Zando is making that even more real. YRC from Tiger Pop stealing a little bit the turn, but Zando, beautiful shimmy back, forward. PRC trying to get something going, gets a 6p, but Tiger Pop gets a burst immediate. And now, swordless Zando goes for 2k and gets a 2-game lead right now.
Yeah, it was so fast. And he adapted totally to the closing up game, the Happy Chaos Pulp. That's it.
I feel that Tiger Pop is playing the matchup well, but it still feels like that they can't really get that crucial hit in to get a full combo on Zando, because a couple of steady aim shots I feel can kill or at least damage quite a lot of RAM to leave her in kill range with any counter poke. So I feel that Tiger Pop maybe needs to be a little more or a little more patient, a little less active, because by shooting continuously they are settling themselves into a rhythm which Zando is really reading and managing to get a hold of. And that is permitting the Israeli to cut the distance and come in close and actually go for the counter attack.
Yeah. Let's get back to this another match, and doing that crazy cross up and being punished by Zando again. Tiger is keeping Rametel at bay until she got that burst.
Could be Curtis immediately for Tiger Pop, who has to defend into the corner. So much corner pressure.
Against the wall. And Tiger is trying to block the best he can, and got punished when he got this chance to jump way away.
What a challenge though from Tiger Pop, coming out of the corner with the back throw, placing Zando back in, trying to bait out the Mortal Bato, but unfortunately gets caught in the backdash, and Zando on set point. Shall we see a revenge, a reaction from Tiger Pop, or will Zando just keep on crushing his opponents with the round? All of this pressure though, like Zando is being so patient at blocking this, but one single shot unfortunately went for the reload. Tiger Pop not believing in the combo, but this time manages to get it.
I'm going to call this match the COVID match, because Tiger protected the social distance pretty well in this one.
Oh no, definitely that was a COVID burst as well, because allergic to good birds. But Zando not allergic to damage.
Putting the pressure against the wall. Even though Tiger is blocking his the anti-perfect. And anyway, that anti-perfect didn't bruise none of Zando's pride. Who won this match.
An unfortunate moment. I feel that Tiger Pop got clipped with got clipped jumping, and the H sword definitely being the start of their end. And a good attempt, but still Zando is just on another level, I have to feel. Right now they are riding a wave of momentum which hopefully lasts until Arc Revo. The offline finals should be happening soon, but unfortunately still no official announcement yet. But really looking forward to it, really looking forward to what Zando can show us, because their online performance is immaculate. Will their offline form preserve?
I totally agree. I am mesmerized by Zando's performance on this one. He knew how to outplay the Happy Chaos social distance movements, and how to trick Tiger, and playing the same game of cross up the same close-up game that he did before, and both players actually play pretty clean. And it was very delightful to see that. Also, I think this is the match with which got more perfect. And then we are going back to Invalid Value, which is not a censored name. Playing Nago against Zin, the chip. Crazy chip.
Ooh, going in, so Zin moving from Nago to Nago. Let's see if Invalid can try to deny Zin a double Nago defeat, going in with the wall combo and going in for the reset. Goes in for the overhead as well, pushing towards the corner, and oh my god, the back throw though from Invalid, PRCing to make it safe and still gets the advantage. Goes in and into another throw, smashes Zin's face into the floor to S5H, but run off takes speed from Zin, and this could potentially kill. No, the burst from Invalid.
Nago got his redemption arc on this one, and waiting that kick before Chip starts this mix up against the wall with this the special Naruto play, as they call it. Now Roman cancel, Red Roman cancel, and doing another cross up. No wall breaking here, surprising. Surprise Nago again, and back in Nago against the wall again. Here we go, another Roman cancel. Oh no, needs to wall break for that perfect set. Not so perfect set, sorry, it's perfect match, sorry. I said set instead of match.
Yeah,
My
good
lord.
stuff. Yeah, I mean, Zin is like really good, and like they can really mix you up. Coming in with that wall slump in that first round, definitely a big part of their game plan, I have to feel, but also good everywhere else. And getting a convincing game number one, Invalid has to try to immediately turn the tides of this one, because if Zin goes 2-0 up, it will be a little bit too scary, I feel, for Invalid to mount a reaction.
And we have seen that Zin was sweeping as a starter in this round, and then getting back, protect himself from Nago, and getting back to crush him. And Nago had this overture, this open way to recover himself, and the wall breaking. The overdrive to finish off. No, almost.
Not enough to kill, and Zin will live. Goes in for YRC, but Invalid replies in kind. Straight to the DP though, and Zin once again steals the turn. Gets a big counter hit, pushes towards the corner, and gets a wall break as well. So positive bonus transferring from Invalid to Zin. Obviously, that's not a real gaming mechanic, but it happened just in time. But Zin gets a throw into full conversion, and that is a round for the chip player. What a comeback.
My god! Talk about redemption arc here. And let's get back to this second duel in this match. Nago's back in, Invalid Value against the wall, but Invalid Value can free himself, and playing this overhead hits against Nago, backing him against the wall, and that Roman cancel, Red Roman cancel, and launching Nago into the air. Here's the wall break.
It does no damage, myth busted, and now valid though. Definitely Nago does a boatload of damage. There's the super into a wall break, which will come and guarantee a hard knockdown for Invalid. But Zin has 2 bars of tension. This could get ugly for Nago.
There was a Ryuki to gain advantage, and then that Ryuki to finish it.
More stuff from Invalid, sending in the claw, not teleporting to it, and finishing it off with 2S. And Zin right now is in trouble, because Invalid once again with the overdrive, sending Zin sky high only to rip him to pieces, break the wall, and another hard knockdown.
Nago 8. 3/4 of the life of poor chap.
Oh my god, what a block on the cross-up attempt and finishes him off. Beautiful. Invalid Value gets immediately a game to reply to Zin's first game.
Can we say that Invalid Value got a totally bailed game? Sorry. It was so clean. It was so. I love the way he kept that super until the end, just to gain some tactical advantage. It was so intelligent on his part. And then we are here 1-1. This is so tense.
Even this is winner semifinals, remember, so the winner will go on to face Zando in winners finals. What a beautiful gold burst from Zin to start off the action, but big counter hit from Invalid, who will still go swinging, not afraid of Zin with meter, but Zin with meter is real and he will go for the overhead, but Invalid has to defend in the corner. Good stuff on the overhead, but jump to K. YRC trying to steal the turn, but Zin once again not afraid to challenge, and this is not dead but very close.
The trick back.
Itabredo!
That quickest tap. That's Zin did. And what a way to start a duo. Never said.
Oh, the pressure from Zin a little bit too much right now for Invalid. Once again, Zin, whenever Invalid tries to steal their turn, Zin goes in with ADP, but this time you won't be able to DP out of this, straight into death. Not even the animation plays out, and Invalid gets another round.
My god.
Goes in with the Beyblade into OTG, catches a close pressure with the backdash, and I think this is the prequel to that. Invalid will move 2 games to 1.
The overdrive. Beautiful overdrive to close this match. So this is very tense. I see that Invalid Value knows how to land perfectly with a perfect timing all his supers, and he has a very intelligent way to use them as a tactical advantage against his opponent. Let's go Invalid.
So let's see if Invalid Value can close the set out and send Zin to loser's side, or will Zin actually level things up? There's a Beyblade out of the corner. Zin has to come out of it. And ooh, the jumping sniped by Zin's jumpings. Ooh, big counter hit. The burst is baited, and Zin will get some good damage into the corner. Will he go for the cross up? No. Chooses to break the wall.
Oh, how he blocked that overhead. And back in, Zin against the wall with this triple 3K.
And then the Shuriken, the instant blocks on the 6B, but still Zin will manage to get some offense going. Live bars almost even, 1 bar of tension for Zin. Will they go for the overhead? No, upwards RC into the leaf throw. Still not enough to kill. Nango is a chunky boy. The 6B will whiff, but jump 2K straight into close slash anti-air and Invalid Value on set point.
Oh my god. But still, Zin has something to say. He's not going to give away this match so easily. And then Naruto hit here. And trying to break into Nago's defense, who is blocking like a pro here. Oh, that burst to flip himself before Nago gets in, but no. Oh, with that super to finish this match. And then with Zin gets this duel with the perfect score.
A little bit of a hero burst perhaps from Invalid, very low on life, and getting that burst out. Speaking of, Zin gets their own burst out and trying to get something going. Sends in the clone more and more offense, but a challenge from Invalid with that 5B, trying to get out of the corner, but it's so damn hard. Zin is just too good at managing the distance and spacing, especially with that shuriken, but they get countered the PRC, and that is that. Oh my god, that Shizuruku did so much damage. And Invalid will join Zando in winner finals of tonight's SaltyEU tournament. Zin will drop down to losers though.
Sorry to step on you. Sorry. This is going to be so sick. I mean, I think this match was very much expected from our audience here, and I love how this Nago gave some bread and butter combos for dinner today to the poor chap. Also, but I love how Chip played. So totally taking advantage of all their agility and knowing how to cross Nago, and doing some nice cross-ups here. He tried to do the best he could, but at the end it valued proof all his movements invalid.
Speaking of cross, I am very cross at chat because they are not doing the matcherino. There are 140 people watching us, but still there are some codes left, and there aren't just some. There's a good number of codes left, and I'm going to find out how many codes are left. There's 17, so only 33 have been claimed in almost 3 hours of tournament. I mean, what is actually stopping people from doing the codes? Like, it's not hard at all. It's not doing anything. It doesn't cost anything. Like seriously, what is actually stopping you? I really want to know. Like, I am genuinely curious. What is the reason why people don't do the matcherino? Because
actually, it's very easy to check in and claim the code. It's just 2 clicks away.
Exactly.
I'm a bit clumsy with technology sometimes, and I try to get in the matcherino and says, okay, let's go into see if it's so difficult as it looks, and not at all. So you have only to check in the matcherino. You can log in with your Twitch, your Discord, your Twitter, your YouTube, any account, and then click the button which says claim code, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else.
That's pretty much it, as explained by Laura and as shown also by our lovely assistant Ask. It's just so easy. Like, you log in with one of your socials accounts, and imagine if you don't have a social account in 2022, and just click contribute and you're done. You can even, if you like giving out, if you like helping out, there are even more ways to do so. You can contribute out of your own wallet, which is something we appreciate a lot, but obviously you don't have to do it. But then there are also sponsor quests, like following someone on Twitter, subscribing to someone on YouTube, even doing a survey perhaps, or following on other social media. It's really easy. It doesn't cost a thing. It only takes 5 seconds, 10 seconds of your time, but you're in the page already because you claimed the code. So it doesn't get any easier than that, and it's free money. We can't really stress this enough.
It's faster than winning a Guilty Gear Strafe match with 3 Potemkin Bastards.
Exactly.
It's faster.
Exactly. She's right, you know.
Winning a Strafe match with 3 Potemkin Bastards only lasts 5 seconds. Getting to the match arena and claiming a code is even faster. I have counted even not even 5 seconds. It was so clean, so fast. And we have now the match of the one of the most desired match today here.
Ooh, heading straight into the winner finals between Zando on the Ram and Invalid on Nagoriyuki. Let's see who's going to win this, because I feel Zando is carrying over a lot of momentum, but Invalid definitely showed that they can take this. A beautiful win over Zin could be only the start of a famous tournament win, but Zando comes out of the corner. Beautiful jump H, trying to get something on Wake Up, but good patience from Invalid.
I'm trying to press now against the wall. Oh, with that Roman grab. Here we go. Pressing now against the wall of wind. And charging again with this grab. And there we go. Let's get back to the duel 2.
Let's go for the instant block there. Beyblade out of the corner. Ooh, catches the backdash with 5k. And Zando has to be patient, because one single poke from Nago could be dead. And beautiful challenge from Zando. Going in, safe jump. Seeing that Invalid has meter. And now playing the distance, trying to maybe bait something coming from Invalid, who is in range of popping right now.
And ending that neutral duel with the grab. And the grab war. And hanging with that Roman cancel. And then purple Roman cancel here. And getting punished by Nago. But back in again.
Ooh, gold
Rubber
burst.
burst!
Oh my god, the
Preventing Nago from
backdash.
position. Incredible! And first game goes to Zando. Wow. he's making the Invalid value sweating a lot.
Absolutely, it's really hard to try to approach for Invalid Value, because Zando had Invalid's number, and we could see it right there, like on the verge of popping, and Invalid didn't want to approach, and Zando really kept the distance, had a life lead, so no reason at all to close that distance, because Nago is formidable in the close range, because as you can see, able to inflict massive amount of punishment. There's the burst coming out of Zando. Is it a questionable burst though? 2-1 for H without bondage. Oh my god! Stops right in front of his face. Throw will whip, and Invalid will destroy what's remaining and gets around.
Here, Zato is getting back again and playing this safe distance against Nago, even though there are no safe distance with Nago. Nago bringing blood again. That red Roman cancel before getting this string against the wall with the golden Roman cancel. And Nago getting back again. That sweet string, which make Invalid Value win this match.
And what a combo to close out that round and the game, actually. So it's 1-1 once again, tied in perfect balance, and now it's a first to two between Invalid Value and Zando, and the match is starting to heat up. Zando trying to keep that meditative pace, trying to get Invalid to come at them when Zando has the life lead, but that could not always work out, because we saw how much Nago damage is high, but Zando in the court. Beautiful 6P from Invalid to escape.
Oh, and then they get back to this neutral game again, the shy neutral as I call it, before Invalid Value gets in and punishing that overhead. My god. Punishing again for Zando.
Once again though.
Here Xander read perfectly Invalid Value and says, okay, I'm going to do this part because before you punish me again.
Ooh, 2H actually clips, trying to go for another shimmy perhaps, but 2 bars for Invalid, but almost 3 bars of blood, so they have to be careful. No, unable to go Fukyo forward. BRC, the goal from Zando will whiff a little bit of questionable attempt at that. Oh my god, what a throw! Still not enough to kill with the 2-1-4 HOTG. Never mind, beautiful. 2S, 5H, and Zando brings it back from the brink of death.
And now he's doing this bread and butter against the wall. Oh, Zando's jump is way so beautifully. And that purple Roman cancel again.
The burst to keep Zando in the corner. 5-8 to send them back in. Zando tries to come out of the corner, but Invalid gets a counter hit on the Beyblade into slash, and once again heading to duel number 3. This will decide who will go into the lead in the set, so quite an important one. And Invalid has a very good start. Burst now waiting though for Zando. Invalid without any resources at the moment, except that blood, which is slowly rising. There's the burst coming out of Zando. 1 bar of tension though for Invalid. This could be huge. Just one single hit.
Here we go, the super wall breaking! Oh! Zanzetsu Jet! Wall breaking again? And that's how Zando is robbing this match from Invalid Value, but still Invalid Value has something to say. But not today. At least not right now.
Beyblade covers a lot of range, but not that much range. Invalid whiffing a Beyblade and only dying to Zando's far slash. Beautiful stuff from Zando, keeping the composure and realizing that they had the life lead, so they could try to control the space, and that Zando did, managing to bait out a Beyblade from Invalid, who was very, very short on life and unable to come up with any better solutions because the blood was also quite high, to be honest. So heading into game number 4, Zando with the advantage. One more game could send them to grand finals on their side.
On grand finals, from where they will expect the loser's winner, if I can call it like that, who will have maybe his redemption arc or maybe not. Oh! I'm punished. How to punish Zando? And Zando doing bread and butter with Red Roman cancel. Zoning against the wall, but the wall, then Roman cancel then. And doing this with pressure, ending with this overdrive.
Still not enough to kill, but Invalid Value gets a little bit too greedy, trying to get that 5H and gets clipped by the sword explosion. Zando on set point gets that jumping H. The burst immediately used from Invalid does not want to get a further damage. There is the blood-sucking universe, and now Zando has to defend the instant block, sending Invalid to the other side almost, but still the pressure is just so much. Zando has to defend. That risk will slowly start rising, but oh my god, what a jump out from Zando.
Good mix up. Oh, too bad. He got caught by Zando again. Invalid Value trying to play this neutral against Lamberton.
Has to defend right now. Zando, 1 bar of tension used into a beautiful BRC, and will be able to close out the set with a beautiful conversion off of the Treka. Zando will be the first name in Grand Finals, the most privileged from winner's side, and they will be the favorite now to take home the whole thing with a performance which is quite impressive. That second and mostly third game against Invalid was nothing short of confidence. on display, and Xander will be now waiting for loser side to play out. We saw that Tiger Pop sending Aknologia home with a 3-0. I would not have expected the Happy Chaos against Giovanna matchup to go that way, to be honest. So very well played to Tiger Pop as well. Zin eliminating Pinhead that way though. Chip against Axel, I mean, it is probably very, very painful for the Axel there, and Zin taking a comfortable 3-0, I can assume, to set up a rematch from top 16, I think? No, actually, they haven't. They did not play yet, so... Alright,
So
we'll
we're watching them right now. But actually, even though Invalid Value got into losers, maybe we can see again that Invalid Value against Andrew again. So we may get this second season with this mythical match, mythical rivalry we have here. And actually, as I said before, Tiger Pop still has lots of possibilities here. Even though Zin is not going to put things very, very easy for him.
You can bet on that, because Chip against Happy Chaos, I feel it's quite an ugly matchup, especially for the Happy Chaos, because Chip is just so agile that they can get in. Let's just not say easily, but still, if they can get in, it's pain for Tiger Pop, who has to defend. But what a beautiful and trying to keep Chip away. But look at how fast Chip is. It's so hard, but good damage. Look at this damage then. There's the flip side of the coin. If Tiger Pop can get their hands on Zin, it will be very, very painful for the Chip.
Oh my god. That grab. And that baiting, that knife. This boy loves to bait.
Damn, good start from Tiger Pop who gets the very first round.
Oh, punishing. That's sweet punish from the overhead. And back in, Zin against the wall. This is some wall breaking. And here we go. Looks like he was going to zone him again, but he didn't.
Tiger Pop
that's
moving,
super.
Tiger Pop moving 6 speed wise. Looks like they were headbanging YRC straight in return from Zin, who is keeping Tiger Pop into the corner. Another YRC, 3 ones in quick succession. Zin in kill range. There's the gold burst, no resources left, so they have to go for it, and that will be conversion into a super. And beautiful stuff from Zin, who will kill with the super and send us to duel number 3 in this very first game.
This is so tense. My. And Zin doing that serial game for getting into Happy Chaos. Breaking Tiger Pop against the wall. And wow, Tiger Pop with himself with that grab for launching him. Here we go. Got the wall break back. Tiger, but Zin freaking sound. But he's going to be caught.
And dead. Beautiful stuff from Tiger Pop, who not sure that not breaking the wall was on purpose or not. I don't think Tiger Pop wanted the wall break to reset the neutral, but like the letting Chip fly off the wall isn't that much a better situation anyway. It did play out well though for the Happy Chaos player, managing to get the killing blow and getting the first game up against Zin.
Yeah, I think so again. I mean, even though Zin missed his opportunity to free himself from the wall break and could have turned the tables up, but you know, sometimes can I say shit happens? Well, not more than shit happens. Happy Chaos had a very fast mind in this one. Happy Chaos, also known as Tiger Pop.
Goldberg starting off things for Zin in this round. Gets a confirm. The burst bait from Zin, kept on wanting it and managed to take it. Oh, the backdash will serve nothing if you're still in range for the leaf throw. And look at this offense coming in from Zin, breaking the wall. And this will be even more damage. But Tiger Pop gets one hit in. Nothing doing anyway. Zin with a beautiful challenge gets the round.
And oh, what a starter! And here we go, Tiger Pop baiting the zone in before getting the pressure against the wall. And here we go, the overdrive to finish this duel in a perfect score. Let's get to duel 3 and sweeping. Okay, flashing in here.
Oh, managed to backdash the leaf throw finally. Tiger Pop still believing they could do it, and they managed to gunshot straight into the face. Good blocks from Zin. Beautiful backdash into the counter hit and full conversion. Getting the cross out. That was so dirty, but definitely intentional. Zin going back wall to wall. What? Oh my god! And kept the opponent into the corner. Beautiful burst bait with the fastball, and Zin will level things up at 1 game apiece. Damn.
The way Zin step up into Tiger's mind tracks and knew how to outwit him. My. And here we go. We are 1-1. This is so tense.
Indeed, and coupled by the fact that the loser of this will be eliminated from the tournament, it gets even more nerve-wracking. But there's a good hit from Tiger Pop, the trade favoring the Happy Chaos player. Zin runs straight into another bullet, and that will be Deus Ex Machina. It won't be able to kill because the wall is a little bit too far, but a bullet will still get Zin between the eyes and closes the round.
No wasting a single second of his time. So he pulled the overdrive just for the second he got it ready. That burst, and Tiger playing the zone in against Chip. And here we go. Bullseye! Bullseye for Tiger Pop.
I love how Tiger Pop started off with a bullet or two at a time, only to unleash 3, 4, 5 in quick succession, catching Zin, trying to dash block, and got the full combo into death. And now Tiger Pop with the opportunity to move on further into loser's side, to move on into losers finals, actually facing off against Invalid Value. So Tiger Pop must be really looking forward to get to moving on from a chip to a Nago, because we all know how ugly that matchup is for the Nago, but Zin is very much still alive and kicking. Can they actually put a dent in Tiger Pop's aspirations to get to losers finals?
Alive and kicking is Tiger Pop, who has started with a beautiful zoning, but he's eating this bread and butter from Zip. And though he freed with this Roman cancel, even though Shep is expansive with another Roman cancel, and being punished with the turret drive. There we go. And the counter, sweet counter, and then this first duel goes to Zin. Oh, that swap.
Tiger Pop starting off with big damage. Look at that. It was only 2 straight hits. A third one into probably super. Oh no, not even the super. Just breaks the glass with 1 bullet with a perfect. And now Tiger Pop on the set point, which could take them to losers finals, but Zin will not give up that quickly. Goes in straight into Goldberg. So Tiger Pop, this could be huge.
Oh my god. And swapping Maybe Happy Chaos. My God, with the overdrive then.
Up the
And
pressure.
Red
There's-
Woman cancel and that launcher to finish this match. This is so interesting. So I'm sweating all my all my emotions here. This is this is 2-2. And then we, of course, as I expected, we are getting into the third match on these loser semifinals.
He will be the one to go forward against Invalid Valley, who is sitting in losers finals, and Zin trying to pick the burst, but Tiger Pop gets a gold burst out of this and will start the zoning, trying to get a hit in. Good defense from Zin, who managed to block the attempt from Tiger Pop. DP of the YRC, but Tiger Pop tries to escape the corner. Beautiful 5P from Zin, but still not enough, because Tiger Pop will get a major amount of damage going, and the life lead, of course.
That's what the man cancel. Backing against the wall. Oh, that golden woman cancel here.
Oh my god! 2K from Zin just out of range. Tiger Pop will just get the combo, break the wall, and set up themselves for another set point, starting off with a beautiful 6P. Zin gets burst and spends it immediately to get rid of the pressure. FD cross up, what a block from Tiger Pop, straight into gunshots, and this will be big damage. Chooses to go for concentration instead of super for more damage, and that is why they will be able to close out this set with an emphatic couple of rounds. Tiger Pop will move on to losers finals up against some opponent which they'll be happy to face, because it's going to be Happy Chaos against Nago.
Ooh, this is going to be such an interesting match again. The crazy Happy Chaos. Will he bring some Happy Chaos to Invalid Value, or is it going to be some sad chaos for Invalid Value? Who knows? And actually, I have to say, even though I have to be all the neutral I can be, I'm quite in love with Invalid Value's Nago.
There's something I'm not in love with, is Machirino codes not being used 3 hours and 4 minutes and 15 seconds into the stream. It's losers finals and there are still 11 codes to be claimed. So get clicking, chat, because these players definitely deserve this big prize pool, as now Tiger Pop has started the zoning. Invalid trying to go in, but good backdash, good use of clone from Tiger Pop, good super as well, and the life lead will start being a big difference.
And remember that if we have enough money in the prize pool, we might get some Nago in real life. In the form of a statue.
That's not good.
Okay? We can buy the Nago statue and put life-size Nago statue and put him in our bedroom. And here we go! Oh my God! Invalid Value free himself from the wall breakage! And Tiger Pop doing some bullseye against Nago here!
And Invalid really unable to do anything at all. Tiger Pop manages to get a hit in. Invalid Valley going for a forward Fukyo in frustration. But that is all that Tiger Pop was waiting for. Managing to close out game number 1. A very comfortable game number 1, which I may add. Because this matchup encapsulates everything that the Tiger Pop wants in a match, and an opponent which can't dash forward and which has to be careful of their own resources, otherwise they will pop and the damage will surely fall very heavily on Invalid. But managed to get a good hit in. Tiger Pop bursts immediately to create separation.
I am. Here we go. The Nago bread and butter against the wall here. Wall breaking. Invalid value. Proving all moves. All Happy Chaos moves to be invalid. And even though Happy Chaos is shooting, but just to be cut out by invalid value this round.
Good round for Invalid Value, trying to do something beautiful. 6P catches Tiger Pop, trying to fly out of trouble. There's the jump H into the corner, catches the back dash with close dash straight into super, and this is going to hurt so much. Not enough to kill, I believe, but Tiger Pop will be in trouble.
Yeah, just a little poke, as we have said. With this 2K and then perfect round for invalid value. Totally valid round here.
Damn, that was impressive from Invalid Value. Absolutely returning the favor from Tiger Pop, because Tiger Pop got a very comfortable game number 1, but Invalid, strong game number 2. And let's see which way this set will swing, because the winner of this one will have the advantage.
And I see Tiger Pop was pulling the zoning game against Nago. And keeping his health bar step by step. Lots of patience. And that's it. Oh, the blood dodge. He's Ryan. Valid value. Got this last bite.
So Tiger Pop definitely getting the round that they wanted to maybe calm a little bit their nerves. Oh my god, getting the concentration straight into their face, and Invalid is enraged, but rage will not do you any good in this matchup, because Tiger Pop will capitalize and break the wall with a hard knockdown as well.
Here we go. Deus Ex Machina.
Another wall break, another positive bonus, and another counter hit.
He cross up. There we go. 1-2. In Tiger's favor. This is going to be so interesting. My god, this loser's final is so hot.
Indeed. I mean, honestly, I presume that Tiger Pop would be a little bit running away with it, but Invalid is putting up a very fair fight. The matchup, though, is very hard for Nago, so Invalid has to work extra hard in order to get the victory here. But they play Nago, they deserve it. It's just jokes, but Tiger Pop getting that curse in, applying more zoning, and there's the gunshot in and damage. This is Nago, but the Happy Chaos damage is still very effective.
Oh, that's zoning. Tiger Pop is working that zoning so well and not giving a single chance to Invalid Value, who has lost this round. And let's get... And Tiger Pop is starting to have this zoning game again, but Nago won't let him again. So, put in that bread and butter, and Tiger doing that grab to free himself, and Nago is recharging that grab again.
Oh, beautiful 6-speed. Does not get the full combo. There's the burst into the corner. YRC will win because of Fukyo back, and Invalid Value will capitalize, get a full combo, and head themselves to potential equalization point. But Tiger Pop still on set point. Invalid can't afford to lose any more rounds. Oh my god, the trade so favorable for Tiger Pop. Otherwise, it would have been so much damage.
And there we go. And doing that zoning again. Tiger, oh my god. He's... and then Nago freed himself, and He double double grab here and wall breaking.
Not enough to kill. Oh my god!
Not enough to kill, but enough to be punished with his overhead. Oh. My god. If that's the losers final, how is going to be the grand final? Can't believe it.
That is like this has been the story of this week, honestly. I've seen so many 6Ps hid behind. It's honestly crazy. But this is a crazy set, and this is the final game. It's 2-2, and the winner will get the chance to face Zando for #1 spot in this one, which will be a very tense affair. Oh my god, the 2-way straight into wall stick, and Invalid starts off quite well.
Oh my god! Invalid value. Putting so much patience here. Oh my god! Win this round, and this is the set point for Invalid value.
Absolutely, and Tiger Pop trying to get something going, sets up the curse, catches a Fukyo forward, drops the combo, but still has a life lead. So that is all the Tiger Pop wants. Look at the blood meter as well, and Velat cannot really do anything. No Fukyo forward, no Beyblade, nothing except get damaged by Tiger Pop, who is still applying the zoning, trying to maybe perhaps cut the gap. But a beautiful bullet once again, still not enough to kill Fukyo forward because has recovered enough blood. And now Invalid has to play it very, very carefully.
Here we go, and the burst. And I see Invalid value has a little bit of trouble trying to get close to Tiger Pop, but he got close.
I'm not a fan of that burst. I mean, I like that Invalid went for gold burst, but with your opponent who has just used burst, you don't want to give your opponent advantages. Although right now Invalid gets a good Beyblade in, goes in with the jump, and now gets clipped. 2H pressure in the corner. The blood is not high enough, so Invalid can use those specials. But when they're getting hit, Tiger Pop gets a good hit in, creates some distance, and can create the zoning right now. Ooh!
Here we go! Value! Invalid value gets to the grand final, where Zanzu awaits patiently to have his hands on him and get this Strive tournament on Salty. So crazy. They got us until the very last round in the very last match. What do you think, Rex2?
That was an insane set, honestly. It looked quite good for Tiger Pop. I mentioned before the set actually started that the matchup could be said to be quite ugly for Nago, but Invalid still, against all odds, managing to go through. Absolutely very well played to both players. Invalid value though, shining in it and setting up a second date between them and Zando. It's not Valentine's anymore, but there is still a Valentine on the screen, and this will be a table for two, and this will decide the winner of this SaltyEU.
Yay! With this clash of titans, Invalid value with the Titan Nago, and Zando Valentine with his Titan Ramlethal. Going to be lethal.
There's the blood-sucking universe, and now there will be so much pressure for Invalid Valley. Zando trying to hold on. The burst, the Domi burst is high in the sky. It will pop straight into his face, and a beautiful punish with a throw from Zando.
Oh, damn. Too bad the blood gotch. Had this nice chance, but Zando take the obvious advantage here. And pressure against the wall. Pressure, sorry. And to finish. So quick. so quick. This first game to Zando. Do you think, Retsu, are we going to have some reset here? We are not
I
allowed
would have-
to.
I would have thought we could be heading for a reset because Invalid has got a good amount of momentum, especially beating Tiger Paw. But that was very weird, Zando, with the immediate Mortobot after the wall break. That could have done some serious mental damage to Invalid Value, who will second guess every approach from now on. I feel when Zando has meter, that is.
That's now it's sweeping Rumblefall. And then Rumblefall breaks the neutral. And opening the pressure against Nago against the wall. Here we go, the super!
A big life lead for Zando. Good double jump to evade anything coming in from Invalid. Oh my god, 2-1-4-H hitting tip range, and Invalid on very low life, but still managing to go forward. Zando on 2 bars of tension. There's a super jump into far slash, heavy slash, and another round for Zando.
Here we go. Another round for Zando. That sweet counter and getting grabbed by Nago.
Right, Beyblade, 5P, Zando still as patient as ever, and 2 bars of tension, but the risk is blinking, goes in, YRC from Invalid Valido, stealing the turn, goes in with the 2K to D6, 8 straight into Mortal Batado, and Zando will get some damage, and the comeback factor could be real. Dash in 2K, forward with the Rekka, but 5H from Invalid, the instant blocks. Oh no, the sword explosion will clip, and Invalid forced to use burst.
Here we go. Oh, second game for Zando. Zando is claiming the throne on SaltyEU. EU, sorry. Pronunciation sometimes. English is a very, very difficult matchup sometimes, sorry.
Yeah, English is hard. English is very, very hard.
But we are mastering pretty well. Here it comes my beautiful Rexu and me, trying to do the best I can for this Salty Grand Final in the Stripes tournament on Salty. And here we go with that overhead. What a way to start the match! Zando doing that wall break. And here we go, Invalid Value punishing Zando against the wall. Recovering. That purple Roman cancel. And
Oh, unfortunate for Zando does not get the closest. Oh, another drop, and now styling on their opponent. Mortal Battle through the glass. It is now set point, tournament point, and victory point for Zando, who can be the have the 8th win of SaltyEU on their hands.
my god, 8th win. What will he can block to win 8 tournament? Oh, but still Invalid Value has something to say. He's not giving the victory away, but his blood guts is a danger point, but Invalid Value wins the round. Maybe the outcome is not so obvious as we thought here.
Beautiful stuff from Invalid, realizing that the mask on moment is basically a YRC, and that enables them to do whatever they want. You have time to react to basically everything, and good reaction to go airborne and go for the air throw, jump H into another air throw from Invalid Value, not letting Zando speedrun this grand finals. Invalid Value is very much still in this one, and let's see if the comeback will start to happen.
In the redemption arc way here, maybe he will get us to The word to slip. To reset. Maybe he's leading us to reset and giving us tournament ending with lots of tension here. And another match goes.
But once again, still potential tournament point for Zando, but Invalid looking a little bit better in that last game, surely able to take it with a perfect in the last round as well, so quite comfortably trying to get something going that two-way, a little bit too hopeful, and good punish from Zando. Oh my god, empty jump from the Ram player, trying to bait the burst, Portobato in the corner, of course.
Zando is not giving a second to breathe and finishing with this overdrive and gets this round. This is tournament point again for Zando. At that neutral, there's so much at stake right now for both of them.
There's the pressure being applied from Invalid, who is almost going to pop. Does not pop by a miracle, but Zando still with the life. He tries to go for something. Dash up 6B, gets the low. Oh, the sword explosion. Not enough to manage to combo, but BRC4 trying to get something going. Zando still sitting on burst. No resources for Invalid. Still, unfortunately, does not get the combo, but that will be it. Mortobato for the finish, as you'd expect from a Ram player, and Zando will be your SaltyEU champion for the 8th time running. That is...
Congratulations to Zando! Winner of the Salty tournament for the 8th time. It's going to be our champion, our father, our god, our king, whatever title he claims to be. Totally deserved. What a sweet way to win.
Absolutely, very good stuff. I mean, definitely Zando really tearing it up, and every time they are in the tournament, they are a huge menace. And we did see a couple of players really putting a dent in Zando's aspirations to take it all, but when things get serious, Zando just removes the weights like Rock Lee in Naruto and just starts playing like a madman, and there is no stopping Zando when they really get that focus, I feel. But huge GGs to everyone who has participated in the tournament. Thank you for coming by, thank you for registering. I hope you had fun. I hope you will be playing next time again. And yeah, congrats to everyone. That was a beautiful top 8. Very well played to everyone.
Yeah, but what's very tense, very beautiful, and you gave us lots of emotions. I hope I will see you again on the next Strive event here on Salty. And how is it Macherino coming up? I think there's a prize pool of $22.45.
Yes, which could be actually $23 if 3 people decide to do the codes, or you can do the sponsor quest just like Laura is doing with your on the right side. They're so easy, just one more additional click and you'll be contributing even more funds to the prize pool, which is just so cool from Macherino. Basically you're spawning money out of nothing. Why not? There are so many people in chat. Look at that. There's 100 people. Okay, they're currently dipping faster than Nago Blood Rage consuming the live bar. But still, why? Why are you not doing the code?
And with that, we will end the tournament. Let that be the final word. What were you going to say, Laura? Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, thank you very much for coming, and see you in the next Strife event. And thank you very much to Ace for inviting me here, and to Rex for being such a lovely companion on the mic as always. And lots of kisses to you all.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone who played, everyone who watched. Reminder that obviously this is back to being a weekly tournament, so it will happen again next Monday. We don't have anything now in the way. If you're interested in joining, we do have a Discord server. You can hop on over here. And yeah, this week actually we are gonna host our first KOF 15 tournament this Saturday. We'll have DBFC Friday, our Strive Beginner tournament happening Thursday, and I believe tomorrow there is a Blaze Blue Central Fiction tournament as well. So there's a ton of stuff this week. Next week, same thing coming up. But I guess I have to send you somewhere. Is any of the homies streaming? No.
Let me check.
Maybe Flash
Latif.
No? Latif? Yeah, we can send you guys to Latif. That's a good one.
Or maybe Banana, since he's playing KOF.
I could send you to KOF, yeah. But, we'll continue to try. I'll send you over to Flash now. He's grinding. He's also hosting tournaments, so...
We're actually sponsored by UIU Flash now as well, so that is huge.
That is pretty huge, yeah. So let's do that, and yeah, I hope to see you guys, obviously, tomorrow for Blaze Blue, but otherwise, I hope to see you next week, next Monday. Peace.
Wait to start the Monday. Lots of kisses.